listening.
Maybe
You are here.
Harold the helicopter.
Okay, so let's talk about the game board. These are the woods, and there are different clearings on it. All of them have one of three different suits. There are bunnies, foxes, and mice. These are basically the woodland animals that live there, and they correspond to the cards that you can draw. So this is a rabbit card. I've got the fox card, and so on.
Oh, wait.
So cards will usually do things in corresponding clearings.
Okay.
Right, people will have warriors on the board. We've got this cat warrior here. And everybody is able to move in the same way and battle in the same way usually. So that's what everybody has in common. So if this cat warrior gets to move, he can move into an adjacent clearing. And he can move from clearings he controls or into clearings he controls. Otherwise he's not allowed to move. Control means that you have more pieces in that clearing than anybody else. Pieces can be tokens. Tokens are round. They can be buildings. Buildings are squares. Or they can be warriors. So that's how you know you're allowed to move. If you do battle against somebody, you have to be in the same clearing. You pick who you want to attack if there's multiple people. And then you roll these two dice. The attacker gets the higher die and does that many hits. And the defender does as many hits as are on the lower die. So let's say we rolled like this, and there were these warriors on the board. So the cats would do 3 hits. Let's say this makes more sense. Okay, the cats would do 3 hits. The mice would do 1. But there's only 2 cats in there, so the maximum amount of hits they can do is 2. 1 hit per cat. So they would only do 2 hits. And 1 cat would be lost. That's how battle works. For every token or for every building that you destroy, you gain 1 victory point. So if you destroy these things, you get victory points. With 30 victory points, you win the game.
Any other win conditions?
There are other win conditions, but victory points are the main one. The way I just showed you the battle is a tiny bit wrong, because the Alliance has a special rule where they always get the higher die even if they are being attacked. But otherwise battles always work the same way. So what else have we got? Something else everybody can do is crafting cards. All cards have something that they do at the bottom. And
hang on, where are you now?
over here with the cards. Can you see it?
Yeah.
Okay, they have something on the bottom here. That's the price on the lower left. So this would cost 3 mice things. Let's say the cats. The cats use workshops to craft. So they would have to have 3 workshops in mouse clearings to be able to do this. So this is an expensive card. They would exhaust all their workshops, and then they would be allowed to craft the card, and they get what's on the bottom. So for this they get the permanent benefit. At the start of their turn they take a random card from any player, and that player scores 1 point. If they craft one of these things, they immediately get some victory points, and they get an item that the Vagabond can use. So that's another player who uses items. Okay, so now we can start explaining the unique factions in the game. Let's take these back. The cats actually start out with 1 cat meeple on basically every space of the board. They start out with a keep at the corner and some buildings.
Wait, is it only for the cats or?
This is only for the cats. But that's how they start. They have a cat
Everywhere.
warrior in everything.
That sounds pretty broken.
Everybody's broken.
Lizards are broken.
I think lizards are the most broken, but that's just with new players. I wouldn't play the lizards with new players actually, because it's like I didn't get them
to
and
understand.
huh?
Hard to understand. Like
Yeah.
I only understood at the end of the game what was happening. So yes, no lizard.
Cats. Are there cats everywhere now? Wait, they don't start out in the opposite corner, but otherwise just one cat everywhere. The Marquise the cat is basically the ruling class bourgeoisie. It's not my joke. And yeah, that's why they have control of everything. They've got this keep here, which is something they kind of want to defend. Only they can place pieces in the clearing with the keep token. And whenever one of their warriors dies, they can discard a card to place it on the keep instead. Then at the every faction has somebody's beeping all the time. Can you turn that off
that's a little
somehow?
weird.
It's a bit annoying.
It is.
Anyway, every faction has a bird song, a daylight, and an evening. So on bird song, bird song is what they do first. Then they do daylight and then evening. So the cats on bird song, they place one wood at each sawmill. Right now they would start out with one sawmill, so they get one wood into this clearing with the sawmill. Then during daylight, first they get to craft using workshops. Right now they have this one workshop, so they can only craft cards with a price of 1 mouse. And afterwards they get 3 actions, plus 1 action per bird card that they discard. So the actions they can do are battle, which we already explained. They can march, which means they can take 2 move actions. They can recruit. That means placing a warrior at every recruitment station that they have built. So right now there's only 1 in the game over here.
How can I help you? Okay.
How can I help? Who?
I'll be right back.
Who said that again? Sorry. He's gone. Who didn't say it? Like, am I still explaining, or is the guy who I'm explaining?
Yeah, you are.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right, we've got recruit, we've got build, which means you can, in a clearing that you rule, you can place a building as long as you can get the wood there. That means you have to have a unbroken supply chain of wood through clearings that you rule. So right now that's pretty much anywhere on the map that you can build, but later on it might be a bit tougher.
Is there any upkeep on the warriors or anything?
There is no upkeep on the warriors.
Oh, nice.
But you are limited to what's in the bag, so 14 more cat warriors is all you get. If they die, they go back to the bag, but otherwise, like there is a component limit.
Okay.
If you build something, you pay the price that's on here. So the earlier buildings cost less. And then you build that stuff, you take the wood off the board, and you score victory points for whatever is below the building. So...
Hang on, by that logic for this class, hang on, do they call it class? Oh, sorry, faction.
Faction, I guess.
Yeah, can't you actually build one sawmill every turn or something?
If you have enough wood, you can build 2 or 3 sawmills per turn, as long as you have enough actions.
Yeah, but you get 1 wood at each sawmill, right?
Yes, you get 1 wood per sawmill every turn.
Yeah, so technically you can build a sawmill every turn.
Yes.
Without even collecting resources.
Yes. If nobody kills them, of course.
Oh wait, you can destroy them.
Yes, like
Yes.
they are tokens, there are buildings on the board. If they are not defended, the attacker even scores an automatic hit, so you kind of want to defend them as well. And they give them victory
Ah.
points if they get destroyed. So yeah, it's bad for you if that
Okay.
happens.
Yeah.
Last action the cats have, they spend a card to place 1 wood at the sawmill in a matching clearing. So right now they could spend a rabbit card to place 1 wood in that clearing. And then at the end of the turn, they draw 1 card plus 1 for each card symbol that they have uncovered. So they could draw 2 or 3 cards if they build lots of recruiting stations. So next up we've got the Woodland Alliance. These are like the small rebel faction that's rising up against the cats.
Okay.
They will start out with a hand of... everybody starts out with a hand of 3 cards, but they also get 3 cards flip in here.
Can't see them.
Yes, you're not supposed to see
Oh, wait.
them. That's like secret, it's for them.
Ah.
And... right, they've got the guerrilla warfare thing where they use the higher attack die even if they are being attacked. And we already talked about that, I think. And they've got the outrage ability.
Sorry, I'm back.
Okay, we're just explaining the Woodland Alliance right now. So we're just doing that again. Outrage works by using sympathy, basically. Whenever somebody moves warriors into a clearing with sympathy, with these green tokens, the person who moved in has to give them a card of that clearing. And if they don't have one, they have to show their hand, and the Woodland Alliance gets to draw 1 from the top of the deck and put them into the supporters. So they don't get to put it into their hand, it's going to their supporters. If somebody destroys a sympathy token, they gain a victory point, and the Woodland Alliance can take another supporter from their hand, or if they don't have one, from the deck.
Sorry, what do supporters do again?
We have not talked about that yet. That's just
Okay.
right now that's their second hand. They cannot craft them, they can only use them for supporters. And now we are starting the birdsong, where they can use the supporters first to revolt. Revolt means they spend 2 supporters matching a sympathetic clearing. So there has to be a green sympathy token in it. To remove all enemy pieces there and place matching base and warriors there equal to total number of matching sympathetic clearings. It's a mouthful. Basically means they build a base. They destroy everything in the clearing, build a base, and protect it with warriors right away.
Okay.
But they can only do that in sympathetic clearings, so you can make yourself safe against that by destroying the sympathy where you don't want this to happen. Since they don't start out with any sympathy on the board, on the first turn, that's never going to happen. The second thing they do during Birdsong is spread sympathy. They spend supporters listed on the sympathy track, so for the first 3 sympathy they spend 1 supporter. For the second 3 sympathy they spend 2, and for the last 4 they spend 3 sympathy to place it on the board. If somebody has 3 warriors in a clearing, it costs 1 more supporter to place the sympathy.
What are the tokens for the supporters?
There are no tokens, these are the cards in here.
Oh, so
Those are
the amount of
supporters.
supporters you have is just marked by the amount of cards you have in that.
Yep.
Uh,
So they start out with 3 supporters. And then they can place sympathy at the start of the game anywhere they want, and otherwise, if they already have sympathy on the board, it has to be adjacent to that clearing if possible.
okay.
Then they have their daylight phase. By the way, there's 4 suits of cards. There's also birds. Birds are blue cards, and those are wild cards, so they can match. They can be any color that you want them to be. Then during daylight, they can craft using sympathy tokens. They can support, which means adding a card from their hand to their supporters. And then they can train. They can spend a card from their hand matching a base that they built to put a warrior into their officer's box. And then in the evening they can use the officers to take one action per officer. So they can use an action to move, to battle, recruit a warrior at the base, or organize, which means they remove a warrior and place a sympathy for free. And after that they get to draw cards, depending on how many bases they have on the board. And this cut down to 5, everybody's got a hand limit of 5, and then end their turn. So next up we've got the Eyrie, the birds. They will start out choosing a leader, and they start out with 6 people, 6 warriors. And a roost. And let's say they pick the despot leader. It seems like the standard opener. They get to put the vizier card in move and build. Now at the start of their turn, if they don't have a card, they draw one, and then they have to add 1 or 2 cards to their decree. So let's just do this and this. This makes more sense. And so they would have added 2 cards now. Then if they have no roosts, they place a roost and 3 warriors on the clearing with the fewest total pieces. So if they get wiped off the board, they get to come back in. Then they craft using roosts, those are these things. And then they resolve the decree, which means they recruit for, let's say they had 2 cards here. They have to recruit in fox clearings, in a fox clearing and in a rabbit clearing. They can't recruit in a fox clearing, so it's a bad example right now. So they would recruit in a rabbit clearing. So they get 1 more guy into their rabbit clearing. Then they have to move in a wild clearing, so they can move from wherever they want. Let's say they move all of their people over here. Then they have to do battle in a mouse clearing, which they just moved into. They would win this battle handily. And then they have to build in a clearing that they control and that has no roost yet. So they would be able to build a roost. And then at the end of their turn they score victory points. They score 1 victory point and they draw 1 card. Here it would be 2 victory points and 2 cards. And
so for this class, you're basically going around conquering areas for victory points?
yes. And during the game you'll start building up your decree more and more. There are more things that you have to do. And if you ever can't do one of your things in your decree, you get humiliated. You lose victory points per every bird card in your decree.
Okay.
You discard your whole decree. So the whole thing gets lost. You have to select, and you have to select another leader. And immediately end your turn. So that's something you really don't want to happen.
So after the 4th one, what happens?
After the 4th, what happens?
The 4th turmoil.
The 4th, then every leader gets revived. But if that happens, the birds are usually done for. Like one turmoil is devastating enough. And then we've got the Vagabond. I guess Kane already picked the Vagabond. They picked the Arbiter character.
Yep.
So the Vagabond is basically a lonesome hero who's following their own ideas. They are nimble. They can move even if they don't rule the clearing.
Hold on, who's that?
It's Sean.
Oh, hey, there we go. We got a fifth player.
Oh
Oh,
god.
nice.
Started yet?
Huh.
Nope. Yeah, we're
Well,
teaching somebody.
Basically done all of the explanation. I don't really feel like it anymore. Could somebody else take over?
Okay. So you know how moving, battling, all that shit works, right?
I'll just
Sorry, what?
have a break real quick.
The only thing about the Vagabond that's different from other players is that their actions are based on the items they have, and they're only a single piece on the board. They can also ally with the faction as a win condition. It's also another mechanic that's different as well, but um, they get victory points by doing quests, fighting the certain people, or
Wait,
helping
so how
their
does
allies.
the damage system works for the Vagabond since it's only 1 minute?
When they take damage, their items become damaged, and they can't use those items until they repair them.
Okay.
So the boot, they flip it over. That means exhausting it. They exhaust the boots to move. Once they exhaust the swords to initiate a battle, their maximum damage is equal to the amount of swords they have. So the arbiter would deal a maximum of 2 damage. The torch is for their special ability if they have one, and to explore these ruins, which would remove them from the map.
It's possible to get more items.
Yes. When the main factions craft cards, the Vagabond can do the aid action, which means they exhaust any item, and they give them a card coordinating to the clearing, and they can take an item that they crafted. So it's pretty interesting. To do a quest, they have to exhaust at least 2 items, but that's because they.
Yeah, it says it on
say
the
what
quest
they-
which ones they are.
The crossbow, if I had one, that's basically just kill something without fighting, but it has to target warriors first, and then repair craft. Those are hammers. That's how I would craft. They are basically wild for crafting, but I have to be in the area to craft the current certain card. So I'd have to have 3 hammers in the rabbit area if I wanted to do the favor of the rabbit's crafting card. And I can also use each hammer to repair a damaged item. I get card equipment instead of card symbols. And the sacks, I use them to get to increase my equipment load. Other than that, they win the same way as you guys. Did you play dominance cards?
No, actually.
No. So dominance cards around here. It'd probably be better to search, but I'm fucking lazy.
Wait,
I'll just search it. Yeah, there you go. Thanks. So dominance cards are alternate win conditions that any player can take, but only that player can do it. I believe. Maybe I'm not sure.
Yeah, only that player.
Okay. What the Vagabond can do is the bottom thing. They can make a coalition with a faction, which means they select a faction or another player, and if that player wins, the Vagabond wins. So
They
basically
don't
become
select
an
another
ally.
player, they have to select the weakest player, like the lowest on the victory point chart.
No.
Last time I got to select one because you were all on the same spot.
Oh, in the game of 4 more, it's big one. You mean, like, is that in the rules or
Is what in the rules?
is it like a reference to coalition? Just to confirm that.
Yeah, it's in the rules. I don't think it's anywhere on the cards or something.
So I have a question about that. If they remove their victory point token off of the victory point track, does that mean they're up here at 0 victory points?
That means they're not allowed to win by victory points anymore. So this is their
I
new
know,
victory condition and the only thing they can win with.
For the
Can you
for the
form a
coalition,
coalition with-
like if you take one of these and remove the victory point marker off the victory point track, can the vagabond then coalesce?
That's a good question. I don't know. Does
So
somebody
what
have
happens if the
manual
Vagabond
open?
dies?
The vagabond can't die.
Oh.
He can just get all his items damaged, and then he basically has to rest for a turn by slipping into the
Sucks.
forest. Did we explain the relationships part yet?
Yeah. So when the Vagabond has these little tokens to represent their relationships with those factions. They start off indifferent. The first time they aid somebody, they have to give them one card in a single turn, and then they get them there. Then they'd have to do it 2 times.
Once they're there, they score 1 point. The second time they aid them, they score 2.
And they keep going up the more cards they
they
contribute.
because you have to do 2 aids to do the second part, and then 3 aids to do the last part.
Yeah. So, like, you're really committing to that one guy if you're allied with them.
Yeah.
Once you're allied, you can move their pieces along with your own and attack with them as well.
Actually,
Well,
I've
they'll-
been playing this wrong. You are correct. This
Yeah,
takes
it's
1
supposed to be
card,
one-
this takes 2 cards,
This takes 2.
Okay, that makes a lot
Vagabond
more
will hurt.
sense, actually.
Yeah,
I've been cheating with the Vagabond.
that's all right. That should be everything. The first time if you remove a player's pieces for any reason, they become hostile with you. The first time you do that, you don't get any points. But every time you do that afterwards, you get 2 points per.
Per warrior that you kill in battle.
Yeah.
So strikes don't count. Crossbows don't count.
Yeah. But it's a nice way to go about things. That should be it for the big one. So,
Okay.
who do you want to play as?
Wait, there's one more you didn't explain. The River Folk.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
Riverfolk. Teach him how to play Riverfolk. I actually learned a lot of things about Riverfolk, so I guess I could teach him. Yeah, from yesterday we learned a lot about Riverfolk and how they work.
Okay,
Yeah.
I haven't seen them yet, so guess it makes sense if you do it.
I wanna
Um,
try.
So the Riverfolk, their special things are they have a public hand. That's because other players can buy them from you at the start of their turn. And they also are swimmers, which means they can treat the rivers as paths when moving.
Yeah, the other thing about they can treat with rivers is they can ignore the ruler of the place where they're in if they want to move along rivers. Because normally you can't move pieces unless you control a clearing.
Yeah.
But the riverfolk can always move along rivers no matter who's ruling each clearing.
They're pretty cool. So their bird song is protectionism. I'll just go in order of their turn, but protectionism. If this box is empty, place 2 warriors in it. So when players buy things from you, which are your services right here, they'll send you meeples equal to the cost you have it set to. So let's say like a hand card costs 4, and somebody just gave you 4 meeples. They put it here to pay for it, and that's like a fund. Then, fuck. If they weren't any in there, you put 2 Riverfolk in there.
Okay.
The second thing is your main way to get points. You score dividends. If any trade posts are built, score plus 1 point per 2 funds. So you build these trade posts anywhere you want. I'll get into that in a second. And funds include the funds box and the committed box. So for if you had 4 in total between these 2 boxes, you score 2 points.
And
Yeah,
the
it's the
trade
committed.
posts, sometimes you
Oh yeah,
commit
and the trade posts.
to the trade posts. So
The only thing that doesn't count as funds is the payments.
Yep.
And then third, gather funds. All boxes in the committed, trade post, and payments will move to the funds box. Funds are important because those are your actions. You commit funds to move, to battle, to craft cards, to draw, and you spend funds, which means you give them back to their meeple pool to do the recruit and establish trade posts. So, for crafting specifically, you commit your guys to the the location. So like if you wanted a rabbit card to craft a rabbit card that costs 2, you have to commit 2 meeples to those spots, and you
Oh,
craft the
okay.
card.
Nice.
And then the how you build these is that you the area you want to build it in, you have to spend 2 funds of that ruler. So since the cat rules here, you'd have to spend 2 cat funds to build there. Build the trade funds, and you put it there. It'd be whoa. You also get a warrior with it when it's built. You also get points when you build the trade posts.
You get points when you build a trade post, and as a note, you do not need to have any of your pieces there. You can build anywhere where somebody's given you payments.
Yeah.
Well, you need to. The person whose meeples you're using needs to rule the clearing.
Yeah, that's the only requirement.
That's the only requirement.
Okay.
And then you go into evening. You discard down to 5 cards. Your hand is public, so you'll always at most have this many. And then set service costs. That's where you'll adjust these. So you can say, all my prices are 4. And everybody will be like, that's fucking pricey as hell. We're going to kick your ass.
To be honest, you want to probably price your mercenaries high at the beginning of the game because,
Yeah.
like,
What a
you
mercenary.
don't want to lose your pieces at the beginning
Yeah,
of the
but
game.
I mean, the other person can't move your pieces, so I don't know.
No, they count as yours.
No, for battle and rule they count as yours. Otherwise they don't.
Oh, we
You
were
can't-
doing that wrong.
Yeah, you were
Okay.
doing that wrong.
Um,
I understood that wrong too, but I read some thread on the BGG forums. You can't move them. Only battle and ruling.
Right. Okay.
Oh.
And in battle, they
Battle
must.
and rule. Okay.
Yeah, and in battle they must split hits between own pieces and
Alright.
Riverfolk pieces.
So let's explain your services. So everyone at the start can only purchase 1 service at a time, or 1 service total. But every trade post that you have in an area they rule, they get an additional purchase.
But
So
it's
if you-
not all just presence. If you're in a place where there's a trade
Oh.
post, you get.
Oh
additional
yeah, that.
action.
Sorry, just presents. So just the cat's here with the trade post. He can purchase 2, where everybody else can only purchase 1 thing. And then that's pretty simple to understand. Then the services, hand card, they will pay you for a card in your hand. You don't actually give a shit about these except for crafting a little bit. River boats, you give them the ability to move through water, or the river, like you do. And then mercenaries, like they said, it's battle and rule. So if there's an area with a lot of river folk, then they'll probably be like, hey, I want to attack that area, but I want the river folk to help me. So your meeples will be considered theirs, along with your pieces for battle and rule. So let's say there were some birdmen here, and some catmen here, and then a lot of otters, and you moved in there with your you're the otterman, but one of them could hire you to get the edge against the other person, and they would split the wounds accordingly, like half and half, I believe, rounding more towards you, I guess. That's about it, I think. That's important, unless anybody else has anything to say.
So we need the cats again, the alliance again, and the birds again. Is that it?
No, we just need one of
We
the
need
3 main
yellow
factions. So we
or-
No, I mean explanation. Like somebody joined
Oh.
mid
Oh
explanation.
no,
I
I
think.
already know how to play.
Yeah,
this.
Rod,
Oh, you know
Rod
how to
knows.
play. Oh, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told him.
Nice.
Oh wait, is no one playing the Vagabond anymore?
Kane is playing the Vagabond, I think.
I am
We
playing
can have
Vega.
2. We can have 2 Vagabond.
We could have 2.
Oh.
Yeah, but
we
somebody should take
We
the
probably shouldn't.
cats.
The major faction.
Can
Oh, I picked the birds actually.
Do you not pick a color, Rod?
I haven't. I was going to ask if you played the Vagabond before Kane.
I haven't played it before.
Okay, then I am going.
You could be a second
play
Vagabond
Lizard
if you wanted to.
because they seemed interesting.
Oh.
Can we not do that?
Why?
We just did that last game, and it's very bad to do that with new players.
Yes.
Because you can
Yeah.
totally fuck them over and they don't see it coming, and it's a slaughter fest. Like
okay.
I would do it
It
with
could be-
people who played once before, but not if somebody new is in.
Okay. I mean,
could
I
be a
really don't want to play cats, but we need like the lizard folk or the cats to make this like even remotely.
Alright, I'll be the cats again. The cats are fine. I think they're actually really cool.
After this game, I'm fine playing the cats, but I really want to try the alliance once.
I'm gonna change how my things are organized though. So actually reload the board. I want to change setup.
I mean, you don't have to do much, right?
Well, I don't think. What are you gonna be playing as? Because like you're gonna be a vagabond. So he.
Yeah, I think just reload the.
Reload the board, okay. Everybody strap in, and we are reloading. Rip stream. Okay.
You're streaming?
Yes, I am. If I'm allowed, guys.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's fine.
Okay.
I don't actually have anybody watching, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, but it's recording. You can like show off to people later. Oops.
So, let's shuffle
Or to make it
this
more
stuff.
comfortable, you change your color to the vagabond seat.
Oh, whoops. Yeah, sorry.
I am going to put myself in this corner.
How does the setup for the river folk work? Do I have a-
We'll get to you because you actually are sitting up last.
Oh, okay.
You can shift Alt on your player board to see how your setup works.
Oh, there's a bag. Okay.
Okay, I've done my setup. Okay, Alliance is easy.
Alright, then cat meeple time.
Sorry, how many warriors do the birds start with again?
Birds start with 6. In the
But you have to wait
opposite
for the
clearing to the
cats.
cats. So you start down here.
Start over there. With a
I'm
roost.
changing it up a little bit. Some fucking cool as shit, son.
And you also get to choose a bird leader. You're over this side.
Sorry, where?
Yeah, here.
Oh, there.
Okay, that spice it up. So yeah, the next would be the bird, then the Woodland Alliance, but all they do is draw a card to the supporter list. Oh,
So normally you start with this, right?
make sure to draw 3 cards, by the way, guys.
It was suggested people start with this one, but
I usually start with this one, but I think some others are okay too. Like, just don't pick any that don't make any sense.
Like this one right here is actually pretty good. Like
Yeah,
for-
this one can be okay. Also, the charismatic one is. No, actually, he's not. Well, he can if you manage to battle every turn, because you have to battle every turn. So you have to be careful with that one. But he's interesting because he recruits a lot.
dangerous, by the way. So,
Huh?
like, if
Hang on, what's this disdain for trade?
this guy I found pretty hard because trying to find a place to build every turn was difficult.
Oh. Okay.
So you've got a limit on how many points you gain with crafting, unless you have the builder.
Oh.
I like the charismatic leader, but he's dangerous because you have to battle or you'll go into turmoil, and in the beginning that might be a bit hard, even though there's cats everywhere.
Yeah, there's cats everywhere, so it's not usually that difficult to do.
But you have to manage to be able to move out of your fox clearing, which is a problem. Like you,
Well, that's easy. You just dump a fox card in the.
if you have a
into-
fox card, does he know he has a fox card or not? Like, do
He
you
doesn't. You should, make sure to draw 3 cards, everybody.
draw cards before you set up? I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think you can decide after you've seen your cards.
Where do I draw from?
Oh wow.
Why somebody
Oh,
draw me
oh,
cards? Don't draw me cards.
Oh,
Yeah,
oops.
just put him back.
Yeah.
He dealt him out, which was what I wanted to do.
And I clicked the wrong button.
Wait, so do I return the cards back into the...
No, you keep your 3 cards.
Oh, okay.
Or
Yeah,
bring your cards back.
Then
No, 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 no. You can keep your cards. It's just there were some extra ones that
Oh,
put
okay.
to other hands.
Hang on, what are those cubes with question marks on them?
Cubes with
Oh,
question marks.
For resources, I mean.
I don't really get. Where are you? I don't see
Uh,
where you.
Should I actually show my card?
Cards. With question marks. Question mark.
Hang on, let me tailor the deck.
Where are you starting, Sean?
Shit.
Somebody's looking through the deck, so you can't. Okay.
Where is everyone? Assuming that everyone is around this area, I'm gonna start here.
Good choice.
Oh yeah, it's a vagabond. I forgot.
Excuse me.
It's okay. Everybody will just hate you for the rest of your life, Sean.
Maybe I will just stay. That's good. Yeah, this is fine.
I actually think that this card is unique or something.
Question mark. Is it a domination card?
Like, where are the question marks on the lower
Dominant.
left? Is it a domination card?
Yeah.
Is it a dominant?
There's
card?
only one card that has question marks, and it's like the one that lets you discard it to get points.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's the one.
And that's 4 of any type.
Oh, well, I guess.
I don't
There's
think
no-
I
I
know.
guess.
I don't think I know that card.
It's in there. We can probably see this game eventually.
Yeah, sure.
See it later, I guess. So who goes first?
We can roll a die for it. Or we
Oh,
can
yeah.
roll. Everybody
Roll-
rolls 2 dice and counts them together. Otherwise, it might be. We'll probably get no real result anyhow. I got 4.
I got
Oh.
3.
The highest number or
Yeah, highest
Yeah.
number.
Oh,
3?
add together. Add your 2 dice together.
Blue got a
my-
5.
Blue got a 5. Blue starts.
So he's
Yeah,
Okay.
we start.
Oh,
We have to go
Uh,
clockwise there.
That's bad.
I'll put on turns.
Yep.
counterclockwise still, please.
Reverse order.
Counter? Oh, okay.
And pass turn until Blue's turn.
You can actually send it to his turn by right clicking on his name.
By right clicking on
How
it.
do I start?
On his
Okay,
name.
let's
On Harold's
see.
name.
Set
Let's
turn.
stop.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Okay.
Nice.
Add 1 or 2 cards to the decree.
I'm last. Too bad. So sad.
I mean, I think that's actually beneficial.
Hold on, my hand is public.
Hang on. The
There you
decree.
go.
I don't quite see how it's beneficial. It feels like turn order is just. It's better if you go first, but I don't know.
You
Who
get,
knows?
like you get to see what everybody else does, and you get to see what everybody else is planning on doing.
Yeah, but
And you can
everybody
make
else
the best
scores
decision
points first and stuff. I don't think it matters too much.
Matters a lot.
It kind of matters for the Vagabond, because if nobody has any items to trade right at the beginning, then I'm kind of... meh.
You just waste 1 turn.
Hopefully, the Birdman will craft some shit for you.
Indeed.
Hang on, what do they mean by add 1 or 2 cards to the decree?
The birds, basically you're programming your moves like beforehand.
Oh,
So basically, first of all, you have to put this at move and recruit. So
Because
you're
of
going to
your leader.
always do 1 move action, sorry, 1 recruit action and then 1 move action.
oh, that's Oh, yeah, yeah.
But
Okay.
then you can basically place cards from your hand up here to say that you're going to recruit in X clearing, and then you can move in X clearing, or you can battle in X clearing, or you can build in X clearing. And the
Man, Otter,
clearing
why didn't you set up like this? This pisses me off.
is sorry.
The Otter set up like this, and I don't like it.
Oh, one more thing. Do I move the warriors as a whole or per
Any or
one
all.
warrior per move?
Any
Any
or
or
all.
all from one clearing to one clearing.
Yeah, and you
Ah.
need to rule either the clearing you're moving into or the one you're moving out of.
Except coming through the river, that's what the Otter does. Oh, Herald, yeah, you gotta rule the area to move out. But you definitely rule this area.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's
Wait,
put you
why
in B formation.
why do you not like my auto play?
Because I can't build in that area. See, your placement. You're making me mad. I had a whole plan, and you just fucked it.
Yay.
I could have been your trade partner. I might still be able to be your trade partner, but now it's a little chunky. Little chunky.
How about I move my shit away so you can start building? Where would you like to?
I would like to build here.
I'll consider.
Oh,
Oh,
why
I could
exactly
just
do you
purchase your
build?
services, I guess.
Well, mercenaries for 4? I don't
Yeah.
mind.
It's whatever. I want to build without fucking restriction.
Wait, so the things you're building is actually the cards that you hold, right?
Yes, yes. If you craft.
Ah,
Yeah.
so
That's
it's
for
kind of
crafting, but for
pointless for
build,
me
your-
right now, right?
Your build action is your square token.
Kane, I can only complete these in the clearing that it states, right? I can only complete
Yeah.
mouse quests and mouse clearings. Yeah, yeah. Right.
That's correct.
Okay. Like, you know.
I'm expecting a turn 1 turmoil.
Or, you know, maybe. Yeah, I shouldn't build for now, I guess.
Put down your decree.
Let
Okay,
there
okay,
be light.
fine. I'll just move and recruit, I guess.
No, you had to put down a card.
Yeah, you have to
Oh,
put down
alright.
at least one card.
At least one.
You can put down 1 or 2 cards, and that's it. Like you can't put
Oh,
down 0 and you can't put down more.
So I'm using my cards as a...
As your decree.
But they
yes.
they stay here the entire game. So well,
Unless
they stay
you
here the
turmoil.
entire game until something happens and you lose them all. But basically, if you're building this up over the game,
Okay.
but you want to make sure you do
So I'll
things like
just
always.
put this somewhere.
That's a bad decision.
That's
That's
a bad decision,
already,
because-
you would
Oh,
already
that's
go
good.
into turmoil because you can't recruit in a mouse clearing because you need a roost. You only have a roost in a fox clearing right now.
Yeah, so you need to put a
Oh.
focus roll card here if you want to recruit
Okay.
right now.
So,
This is something you could do. And
Yes.
okay.
I guess spread them out so you can
So you can see what,
read
you,
what
what
you're
card
doing.
Yeah.
there. So that's your one card added done.
You can also add
So
a
now
second
I
card
need
if you
to-
want.
Which is highly advised.
But last time it screwed me
I-
over, so I'm having a hard time
Yeah.
advising him to do it.
You must think about
So-
the far future.
I can put more, and I don't have to put more than one, right?
You don't have
That's
to put more
correct.
than one, yes.
Maximum.
So, let's see.
After that,
Thing is, I don't know how the build function actually works.
You have to rule the clearing, and if you do, it has to be a clearing of that type, and then you can add a roost to that clearing.
But only if you do not already have a
Oh.
roost there. So you can't add 2 roosts to the same place.
Exactly.
Okay.
you
Wicked cool.
But
Good.
roosts are how you get your points. So every turn
Yeah.
you get points for the roosts you built.
Although
You
I'll
can
give
also
you,
kill.
I'll give you to right now. Don't put anything but bird cards here, because it's going to be very difficult to upkeep the build
Yeah.
step if you don't.
Oh, so you're supposed to use bird cards to build.
Well, you don't
highly
have to use
advised.
anything, but I
You
would,
can also use fox cards to build, but then you're only allowed to build on fox clearings.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Don't just flip bird
But
card.
like I said, I wouldn't advise that because you then need to build in a fox clearing every single turn.
Yep.
Oh,
Which
okay.
would be
It's,
bad.
it's
Gonna
possible if
fuck-
you have lots of moves. Otherwise, it's tough. It's tough.
Yeah.
Right. Then
Gonna
I guess.
cut.
Wait. So do I need to have a fox card to move right now?
No,
No.
because
No,
bird
right
cards
now
are
you're
wild.
moving out
They
of
can
a bird
count
clearing.
anything. The birds can count as anything. So basically, you can use this as a fox to move out of your fox clearing.
These are wild cards.
Oh. Okay.
Ow.
So I can just move right now if I have a bird card or something.
First, you recruit.
Well, if
Oh,
you're not
okay.
listing any more cards, you then go to your daylight phase. And the
Oh,
first thing you do in
okay.
daylight is craft.
So
if you want.
now you can craft a fox card if it only costs one fox.
Oh, okay.
And the card suit is not the same as its cost, so it can be different.
But it needs to be a fox card.
It needs to have one fox on the lower left, otherwise it's too expensive.
You only have one roost.
Oh,
in-
so you're using this as resources.
No, you are using your roosts.
You're using your roosts as resources. And because you have
Oh.
one roost in a fox clearing, you have one fox resource.
Oh, that's how it works. Okay. Fuck it then.
Ow.
I don't have anything.
Okay.
Okay,
Craft.
if you don't have anything to craft, then you can resolve the decree. So you do each column of this in order from left to right.
Yeah,
So the
and
first
you
thing
can do them in any order you want. So you can do fox first and bird second, or the other way around. So that's your choice.
But right now,
But it's always left to right.
But right now, it doesn't matter for that too much because
Yeah.
there's only one place you can recruit.
So
So
you get
I'll
to
be
recruit two
recruiting-
warriors into the clearing.
So
Okay.
so one warrior for each card into the clearing of the designated suit. So
Into your
So
own review.
that's two, right?
yeah, it'd be two into one to the fox and then one to anything. So because you only have a fox clearing, it would be two to the fox.
Oh, did I miss out the other one?
No, it's there.
Oh,
This
okay.
turn is making me angry.
I'm sorry.
Okay, and then you move. So you can move any number of pieces from any. Well, okay, this would be any clearing, but because you only have one clearing, it's fine. Any number of pieces from this fox clearing to any other connected clearing.
Okay.
So you can shove like 7 birds into one area. Yes.
Shit.
Get the fuck
Alright,
out of
for
here,
you.
son. Fuck you. Where's your V formation?
And that
Where's
would,
your...
then you would score victory points. So because you don't have any extra roost right now, you score 0 victory points. And then you draw cards. So you draw 1 card plus 1 for each of these symbols you've revealed, which is 0 right now, so you only draw 1 card.
Okay. Here, right?
And that's the end of your turn.
Okay.
Click the enter button.
Okay.
Alright.
My turn.
Something half stone all over again.
Fuck!
So, beginning of my turn, I don't have any actions to refresh. Then I slip, so I'm going to slip into this clearing here.
Hi.
Hi. I'm then
What's
going
your
to.
thing? Day labor. Take
I
any
can take
card
cards from the discard
from the
pile.
discard file. Not in clearing. Okay.
They're not there yet, so.
Okay, I'm going to flip my torch to explore this. I get
A hammer.
Hammer. Hooray.
Hammer!
Then I am going to play this so for 2 hammers because I'm in a fox clearing. My hammers
I'm a
count as
traitor.
foxes, so I play
Whoa.
2
Oh
fox
wow.
resources.
Okay, that's a
You get
strong
a
start.
sword.
That's a very strong start.
You get 2
damn.
points and a sword.
2 points and a
Here's
sword.
your
So
sword.
do you want to move me up 2 points and I'll take a sword.
Here,
And
you
now
have
it's
sword.
card in the discard pile.
Wait, why do you have 2 swords now? Why do you have so many swords?
Oh yeah, I already grabbed
Oh,
the
you
sword.
already gave me a sword. Okay, sorry. There we go. And then I am going to use this. Oh wait, I can only refresh 3 items.
That's
okay.
right.
I'm gonna move. You know what? No, I'm not gonna move because I'm gonna stay where I am. I'm happy where I am. Okay, and then once I've done all my actions, I go to my evening step. So if I'm in a forest, I'm not in a forest, so I don't have to worry about that. I draw a card. Then I discard down to 5 cards if I have more. I have 3 cards, so it doesn't matter. And then I remove items if my satchel has more than 6 in it. I have 5 in my satchel right now. Actually, it would be more than 8 because I have a satchel. So
Nice.
that's done.
All right. Start a bird song. Paying for so I can have mercenaries.
I feel rich.
Then I will get a wood.
What are you gonna do with the
Ouch.
mercenaries? Like, doesn't make
Uh,
sense.
I'm using them so I can build in these areas because he keeps
Oh,
locking me.
right.
I really want to build there.
Yeah.
So for my
That's expensive, though.
Yes.
first action, or for my first thing, I'm crafting. So I'm flipping over this here. Do this. I get teapot for the Vagabond to get in 2 points.
Teapot.
Oh god, people are messing up my turn all the time. But I still have to do it. Oh well. Maybe the river folk will be nice and lower their prices a little bit because I am poor. I am the poor and downtrodden.
The poor and downtrodden.
I only have 10 meeples in my bag, so it's
Yeah,
like...
I know.
Uh,
We had a.
Oh
when
yeah,
I was
you
in
are
the
very
Woodland Alliance,
poor.
I'm discarding this card for a 4th action, and I'm discarding this card to overwork in the wood area. So
Get morning wood. Oh,
So for my remaining 3 actions, I will spend a wood to build a sawmill here, and a wood to build a recruiter here. And I will get another 2 points for those. That's how you play.
crazy kitties.
That's how you
Okay.
play the cats.
crazy.
I've just efficient the fuck out of this shit, my sons. Then I'll draw a card, see if I can end my turn.
okay, so bird song. I have shit in my payment. Score dividend. I don't have any funds. Payments go to my funds. And now, how do I spend the monies?
So,
Daylight. Okay.
you do any of these actions in daylight. So
Yeah,
if it's
you can also
discriminate-
keep the funds if you want.
you can leave them in funds, but I wouldn't suggest doing that because
I actually would suggest doing that. I would almost suggest doing that because...
no matter if they're in funds committed or on trade posts, so you may as well spend them to get stuff.
But the thing is, nobody can... What? What did you just say?
Okay, if he commits them,
Yep.
they still count as
No,
funds.
they don't. I asked the designer. The designer said it was not so. So, no. Only
Oh,
funds
really?
here give victory points. Yep.
Darn.
Oh, okay. Why are they called commit? Okay, whatever.
They are, it's an issue. They're probably fixing it with the
Okay.
with the terminology.
I would still at this early point in the game suggest you use all your funds, because if they go to the committed or they go to the trade post, they'll come back next turn, so you can save them next turn if you want to. The only things that
The thing
make
is, if you
these-
don't have trade posts, your funds can't be destroyed. That's sort of.
You can make some cat trade posts right now.
Yeah.
You can
Yeah,
make
you
some
can
cat
make
trade
cat
posts.
trade posts if you want.
There you
You
go. Then.
In any clearing the cats rule.
Yeah, and you could put a guy there, a warrior along with it,
Yep.
or you have to rather
And you get a point.
for building that. Yep.
I would actually have just made this a funds game, but could have made so many points.
Well, you'd only get 3 per turn, like, and nobody would give him
No,
anything
you
else.
yeah, but he gets 2 funds every turn, and he can make cheap prices, and so incentivize people. Like he gets 2 extras from payments from protectionism.
Yeah, but that's only if nobody pays him. Like somebody will just pay him 1 for riverboats, and that'll be it.
Yeah, 1 is
Like,
enough to have 3 points per turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
He
6,
would have
7.
already
He
had
got
3
4
points.
points per turn then already.
Yeah, but he wouldn't have had anything else. Like that's
Sure.
it. Like he would have had the most boring game ever. And also,
That's true.
if you build like these trade posts, it's a pretty explosive start. So I wouldn't
We'll see,
like pay
we'll
too much
see.
attention to this and take fun.
Is it 1 trade post per clearing, or can he make as many as he wants?
It's one trade post per
One per
clearing.
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 Right, otherwise, yeah, it doesn't make sense. Yeah.
I got 5.
By the way, you control this clearing, so you can use your own pieces to put a trade post
Yep.
there if you want.
You can make a bunny trade post here.
Please. Yeah, why not? Why not? Oh, where am I going? This goes here.
Yep.
Bunny.
Comes with riverfolk.
Oh, okay.
And you can make another cat trade post somewhere if you want.
The trade post, can it just go anywhere?
Where
They
the
have
cats
to match
rule.
that clearing.
The cats
yeah,
have
you
to
can
rule,
place
and they have to be from the right color of the clearing. Yeah.
The only place you can't place a trade post is here. Because there's a cat
Yeah.
key there.
And you can't place one here because you don't have birds.
Ah, okay.
And
okay.
here.
I understand.
These are ruled by the birds.
So you could place one here if you wanted to make another mouse trade post, or you could place one.
Well, wherever you want, really.
Oh yeah, pretty much wherever. But you can't place one here.
Here, there's already one there.
Yeah, never mind.
Okay, here you go. Two more cuts. Another trade post of the rabbit.
So you get 3 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4 points.
And do I want to do anything?
You could.
I might as well just spend the last fund.
So
You
for the
could
last one,
craft this one if you
don't have
want.
anything you could craft. He needs pieces equal to the price. He
Oh
doesn't
right,
have
he
that.
doesn't have that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You could just commit it to draw a card if you want.
Yeah,
to.
I'm thinking just
Because that's the only way you draw cards. So,
just draw one.
and then this card goes. Yep. Then once you've done all your actions, at the end of your turn you discard. If you have more than 5, you don't, and then you set your prices so you can
Awesome.
change things.
Okay, so and I think this will at least give me the same value I would get one pay. That makes sense. Yeah, okay. I think that's
Extortionate.
Yeah, these are too high. We shouldn't pay them.
Yeah, if you set them too high, you shouldn't pay it. Also, in fact,
No
if you
one
set them too
will
high,
pay.
the green player actually can't pay it because they only have 10 pieces.
Yeah, I definitely can't pay that.
That's a good thing. Okay, wait. Mercenary since I drop everything by one. Okay, I'm a kind soul.
Okay, sure.
Watches everything everyone buys.
Give me the ambush.
Instantly takes you ambush.
Sure, sure. So we are going to spread sympathy, because everybody loves the Alliance.
Clearly.
I don't think the cats love the Alliance.
The cats love the Alliance.
They just don't know it.
We are lovely people. We go here, and
I think there's such a thing as too much.
we go here,
Hey Sean,
and I gain
if
4
you-
victory
if
points.
could you please beat the shit out of the sympathy in my lands? I'll craft it for you. I have a teapot for you, and I have another item I can craft on my next turn.
Does that affect me?
Yes.
What does sympathy do again?
They'll be hostile towards you.
No, I mean, like, does this affect me? Like the
Only when you attack them.
I craft.
only when I attack them. Okay.
I get 2 more points for the root tea that I get.
Ooh, and another teapot.
We got tea.
And another
The Vagabond likes that, yes.
I like teas. Yeah. Tea's
like
good.
one loves.
And then we'll add some sympathy. And I draw one and end my turn.
Oh, it's my turn. Add 1 or 2 cards to your decree. So, let's just say I want to move in a battle now. What do I do?
Okay, so we go down the list. So
First, you don't have an empty hand, so you don't do that. Then you add 1 or 2 cards to the decree.
okay, at this point, I also can point out that you can buy stuff from the river.
Oh
folk
right, you have to do that now. Exactly.
If you want to buy stuff from the river folk, you have to do it during birdsong. So
Oh, let me take a
If
look.
you want to lah.
Hang on, what's the price of
Cards are 2 meeples. Mercenaries are 2 meeples. For boats is the other thing.
Boots are 2, mercenaries 3.
Right. If you don't have blue cards, a blue card might be worth it. Just
Yeah.
because it's blue. So wild.
hang on, so what are you using to pay them again?
You're using your warriors to pay me.
yep. So this little bag of warriors over here.
Those are
Oh, you're
mine.
using stuff from your bag.
Yeah, you use
Yes.
stuff in your bag if you buy stuff.
Oh.
Give me your shit.
You know what? I'll buy investments.
Invest.
Buy
Give them 2
investments.
meeples.
Give me my meeps.
Yep. So you give them 2
You wanna
meeples.
take them
plus
yourself or?
I am a
Like this. So you take drag 2 out of your bag and you drag it over to his payment box, like this.
Thank you.
There you go, you paid for it.
It was a pleasure doing.
See, the cheap prices were worth it. Supply and demand.
Now time to bring them back up to.
I mean,
So,
I can
let's
spare
just-
2, but I can't spare more. So you're not getting any money from me until you
I
use
give
these.
back lah.
Yeah.
Is this what I do now?
I'll think about it.
I mean, is this how it works?
Slay them, Sean.
You have to add at least 1,
Just let. Just,
Oh, hang on.
but you might add 2 if you want.
I hate the Woodland Alliance so fucking much.
What did I
How
do?
You existed in my
your-
lands. I meant like
The
being
video
just.
shouldn't be
I
here.
am the
Sympathy.
people that you rule. I am your lands.
Once
Yeah,
you add,
but I want you to
And
fuck
you have
off.
not treated me well. I'm not going to fuck off. I am
okay.
you. I am.
once you add something to your decree, right, you cannot move it around. You can only add it.
actually, you're not.
Okay.
Like the wooden lions are specifically the foxes, the bunnies, and the mice.
Exactly. I am the land. I am the
You're not the
people.
land.
We are the people. We are the
Fuck
people.
you.
We are
We
the
are the
people.
people. We are
I
the
want to take
people.
a fucking catnap, and I have these fucking like mice and rabbits going, ah, please give us food, please stop oppressing us, and I just don't want to hear it.
I will get outraged if you do so. I will get outraged. Absolutely outraged.
Yeah, I bet you will.
Are you going to do your daylight now? Are you done with your decree?
Yeah.
Okay, so daylight. Craft. Are you crafting anything? You got 1 fox.
Sean,
My-
1 fox resource to craft. Can you craft anything?
age me, Sean. Yes, I
Nope.
If you cannot, okay, then resolve your decree.
So 2
So you need-
recruits.
Oh yeah, 2 recruits first.
Hang on. No, I wanted to move a metal.
You have to recruit first.
Must recruit.
Oh, so it. Okay.
Yeah, it's permanent until you turmoil, then you cry.
I have a feeling he's going to go into turmoil at some point.
Very soon.
I don't know if it's soon. Maybe.
Should be soon.
Yes,
And now you get to move once from a clearing you want and once from a mouse clearing.
So you
So
must
luckily
move.
you
I
have
think you-
guys in a mouse clearing, so that's not a problem.
Oh, so I can't battle no matter what until my.
You have to battle
Woodland
in a
Alliance.
rabbit clearing though, so you have to make sure that you are moving into a rabbit clearing at some point and stay there.
Yes.
Oh, can I actually switch my cards?
Sure. Like it's your
Yeah,
first
I
time.
think
I think
you're
it's important that yeah you
Slowly
start
learn.
seeing
Yeah.
what you need to do. Okay, so you want to battle
Right.
in the mouse clearing instead. Okay.
Oh wait, there was a cat.
Wait.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
a
where's
cat
the-
here just now.
Where's
There
where's
is
the-
a cat
Yeah,
here.
it is here.
Oh right. Yeah,
It's
let's fucking
hiding.
kill it.
Come at me, bro.
First you have to move though. You have to move.
Yeah,
You have to train
Oh,
yourself
right.
to be able to
I
see
have to
them.
move right first, right? Let's see. I have fucking 6 warriors here. I need to do something with it.
from one from any territory, like any number of units, any territory, any clearing. Any clearing. So you can move.
Fuck. I should have put this down then.
Why? You can move any number, so you can just keep the two, like 1 or 2 bird warriors in rabbit.
Hang on. Let me just switch this card back again. I didn't see
Bruh.
properly. Yeah. So what I'll do is I'll take 5 of this.
You still need to make one more
Yeah. Oh, one more move, right?
for your any clearing. Melon.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll send 2 here.
Okay, now your battle.
Yeah. Does every single clearing gets
No, only one.
just a single one?
Yep.
Right. Yeah, let's battle with this one.
You attacking.
Hmm?
Who
So
are
you
you
wanna fight-
attacking?
Do you want to fight over here,
No,
or do you
no.
want to fight over here? And then if you do
Keep
fight
fight-
in one of the places,
Keep fighting here.
which
Yeah, I'm
person
fighting
do you
here.
fight? Do you want to fight the altars, or do you want to fight the cats?
Oh, let's wait. I thought that. Okay,
No,
let's.
you choose a specific person to target. Not everyone.
Okay.
It's not a chapalan.
Let's kill the authors then.
Altars.
I do to you? Oh fuck did I do to you? Okay, roll lah. So it's gonna be a 0-0.
Do I roll both for?
Yeah,
You roll
roll
both. Yeah.
Both. I take the lower, you take the higher.
Okay.
Okay, one.
1-0.
You deal one
One.
damage, and you take 0 damage.
Yeah.
So
Oh, that's a good thing. Hey.
Okay.
Do I get a victory point?
Nope.
Bitch.
you need to destroy circles or square to get.
Circles or squares are your enemy. Okay,
Okay,
that's
so that's
done.
the end of your decree.
Decree.
So
Okay.
you make you score 0 victory points because you don't have any more roosts. You get to draw 1 card though.
V formation.
V formation. And Anton.
And
Cool. Coolio.
Okay, so I get to refresh 3 items. 1, 2,
Yeah,
hooray!
teapot over here.
You're right. You do have a teapot over there. The question is,
Do it, Sean.
how do I want to do this?
Do it, Sean. Do it.
Do it.
Remember, you get a free. You get a
Okay.
free move at the.
I'm gonna go ahead and craft.
Oh no! Wait! You have a free movement at.
I know. I
First
don't
on.
need it. I don't want it.
Okay.
Oh, you don't sleep.
Just want to make sure.
Okay, I'm
Just
gonna
a few.
spend 2 to craft battle tactics.
be right back.
Oh
Okay.
boy.
Gearing up for war.
He's just crafting his own stuff.
And then I'm going to
Yes.
slip, or not slip. I'm going to move into here.
Hi.
Then I'm going to aid. Alright? Yeah, I'm going to aid.
Oh yeah, you don't count as a warrior.
Who are you eating?
Here you go. Here's a pass card for you, and I'll take that teapot.
Yes. Yes, Sean. Thank you.
And then.
Relationship, Vagabond gets a point stuff.
Oops, I did this wrong. That's-
You're the ruler.
Your Sean, your relationship with me
Oh, yeah,
increases, and you get a point for that.
Okay. I'll gain a point. Right. And then I.
You shall be
will-
rewarded for your aid.
I will attack the Woodland Alliance.
What?
Actually, no. Hang on. I'm gonna go ahead and
Explore.
explore first, just in case I get something good. Oh, hey,
Sword.
Wow.
that seems pretty good.
So,
Would you not like to aid me too? Like, I've got a teapot.
So,
I'm gonna.
because this isn't a meeple, you just immediately deal one hit. So the sympathy
Yeah.
dies, but you have to give him a
However,
card.
I'm being nice. You get a point for me attacking you. And then
You also get a point for killing it.
oh, that's true.
Oh, I get
Yeah,
a point.
both you get 1 point.
Wow.
No,
You
I
also.
already need your point.
But I also get a card. Do you have a
See,
card?
I only have
A
a box
mouse
card.
card?
In hand, so yeah, I don't have a mouse card.
I'm allowed to look at it though.
Yeah, I just showed it to you. Oh, okay.
I didn't see it. Okay.
Don't flash it at him.
Flash it at him.
So
Draw
I
a
get to
card.
draw one.
Random.
Thank you, Sean. You shall be vastly rewarded with catnip
Oops.
and scratching posts.
Scratching post.
There is significant aid being given to the cats.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm done.
All right,
Draw a card. Hang on. Now I'm done.
I'm putting wood in places. So,
Just know that you are no longer ruling this clearing because I'm there. Ha. And you're no
I
longer
know.
ruling this one.
I know.
Sympathy.
We are there.
So, I'm going to craft a card. Thank you, Sean. Using this mouse here.
Oh, right, we become hostile.
You're right.
I craft a teapot and gain 2 points. Have another teapot for you, Sean.
You can still buy my items, but you don't get points for it.
Oh yeah. Did I want to buy anything?
I don't get points
Yeah.
for buying items anyway. I only get the items.
Yes, you get points for aiding, for improving relationship.
Actually, hold on. I want to give you 2 meeples.
Now you
for-
need to give the cats 2 cards though to improve. Like
for
I think
this
2 at
number.
once. Is that what
No,
how
I
it works?
need to do it twice in a turn.
Yeah. That's
So
what I
if
mean.
I want it, I
It's-
need to
I'm
aid
back.
twice in a turn to get it. So he needs to get another item before I can trade with him again. If I want to.
No, you can just aid him without taking an item.
True. I mean,
You can just do it for the
I want to
points.
I want to improve alliances, though.
Exactly, so you can aid him without taking items.
So I'm gonna
I would
discard
like to-
this to get an extra action this turn.
Okay.
So
Oh, right. I can aid him that. Oh, right. Okay, I didn't know that.
for my first action, I'm going to overwork in a mouse area.
Oh, us poor people, we are oppressed.
We are oppressed.
We
need
are
freedom.
oppressed. We are oppressed.
For my second
okay.
action, I'm
Got it.
going to attack the sympathy here, giving me a point.
Mush the sympathizer.
I don't have any cards in my hands. I'm just gonna one from the fucking deck.
Okay, I'll take one.
For my second action, I'm going to spend 2 wood from this area while I'm in control of it. To build a sawmill here. And I'll get 2 points for that. Then for my fourth and final action, I'll spend a wood to build a workshop here. Actually, hold on, let's count that up. Alright, overworked, battled, and built twice. Yep, that's 4 actions. Draw a card, and that'll be my turn.
I have no fun. Okay, let's see. What do I want to do today? I need sympathizer. I need to give him back his cash, but he doesn't have anything in control. So your cash is not going back yet. I apologize. What do I want?
Not much I can do about that.
Very true, very true. What do I want? Do I want? Let me commit my one lonely card first. Oh, hi. That's one. This is a very thing. Why there's so much thinking involved? Too much.
There is.
Too much. You can have your cats.
Thanks. You damn. It looks like
Oh,
you're
wait,
gonna
this
get
is
some
a
more
May.
payments. May.
Yeah,
You
okay,
can-
so I
you
didn't
can
actually get to
choose.
this point.
Do I want to?
Oh, okay.
Let me
So,
check.
so the Woodland Alliance is a attractive point because it was a May rather than.
Yeah, like this is. I didn't
what?
realize this was me. I thought that was this. This was a must.
Is brutal tech? This is May rather than mandatory. So
What? Okay.
if he gave you a point from that, you should take it back.
I already did it.
In battle,
Okay.
may deal an extra hit, but defender scores 1 point. I was the defender.
Yeah, but I didn't need to use it, like, because I already did
Yeah.
one damage.
May. Oh, right.
I thought it
Then-
was like I like for the rest
Yeah.
of the game I get
Makes
points
sense.
for attack.
Yeah. Too bad.
Oh, well, Okay, let me
Kill
spend-
the for me, Sean. Have a coalition with me. Oh wait, I have to be behind for you to coalition with me. That sucks. Why does it have to be like that? Why can't you just team up with the highest winning player and then fucking kill bitches?
You don't have to give them back to me. You're just committing them, right?
No, recruit. Spend.
Oh, spend. Yeah. Oh, cool.
Get your money back and at the end. Oh wait, no. Setting cost. See, let's increase this by 1. Okay, that is
Yeah, I can't pay that, so too bad.
I think you can. You have 10.
No, no way. I will spend a rabbit sympathizer.
Wonder where it's going. Oh, you have to spend an additional one because there's 3 warrior auto
Oh,
warriors.
right. Can I go
Oh,
somewhere
yeah.
else? An additional supporter. I don't actually want that now. Just go here.
Okay.
Gives me 1 point. And then I think I will go to a mouse clearing again. It's warriors, right? Not buildings. Yeah, warriors.
Yep,
Yeah,
just
warriors.
And gain 2 more points. And then I will add a card to my sympathizers. And
Board me.
end turn. I draw 1 to
Harold the helicopter.
Oh, it's my turn. Okay.
Yeah. Dun, dun.
Sorry, can someone explain to me how the build thing works again?
So in an area where you exist, you put a roost down in one of those white slots, but only if it matches the suit. So you'd have to build in a rabbit one, you'd have to build in a fox one, you have to build in a mouse one, depending on what card it is. If it's a bird one, you can build anywhere you have troops, but you can only build somewhere there's not already a roost. Any questions?
And
Yeah.
and you have to
Okay, so I guess I'll just do this then.
Sure.
Yeah.
That works out completely. Hey, there's the card with the 4 question mark symbols for crafting.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That's wild. Yeah.
Uh,
Any of the same ones, I think. No,
Yeah,
any
then
ones,
I'll-
I guess. It's like
yeah,
whatever
like
you
it
want.
would be possible to go all 4, like
Yeah.
Okay.
not safe.
Yeah, true.
So he wants to battle in rabbit and mouse.
Okay. So that's your bird song done. So daylight, let's go.
Okay, so you play these 2 cards. You go to crafting. You can craft something now if you want to. Although again, you can only craft single fox cards right now.
Yes.
And if you
Yeah, I don't have anything to craft.
okay, so in that case, you recruit 2 guys in fox clearing and in any clearing.
Okay.
Although they have to be where we start.
Ah shit, I forgot to buy stuff. Shit, whatever.
Oh, you want to
buy
buy
something?
something for the
It's-
low
Sorry.
price?
It's very expensive today.
The bucket.
I don't know. I
think
feel
it's
like I can afford anything for the fucking cats. I have meeples up the ass.
you are. The cats are rich. They are too rich.
Okay. So let's see.
The marquis, the bourgeoisie.
The bourgeoisie.
So now I get to move 2, right?
You get to move 2. We get to move from 2 clearings to 2 clearings. And you can do them in succession. So you could basically go, like, take 2 guys from this clearing, and then take people from this clearing and move them somewhere else if you want
Move
to.
them
for
back
example.
if you want to. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay.
And you have to battle in a mouse and rabbit clearing, so you have to make sure to be there in mouse and rabbit clearings where you can battle.
Mouse one. The mouse one.
You're in both rabbit and mouse clearings right now,
So
so you
right now
should be
it's fine.
solid.
But
You're so-
next
Yeah.
turn you will have to do the same, so you might want to make sure that you can do that.
Right. Yeah, I'm thinking of what to do right now. But I definitely have to move 2, right? Or can I
yeah.
actually just not move at all?
No, you must move.
Okay.
You have
So I need to move. So I need to move to a mouse clearing, or
you need to
Move
move
from.
from a mouse clearing.
oh, okay. Got it.
Samite?
Rabbit, fox. Should I fucking put everything at the fox clearing? It's such a pain in the ass.
It is. It is a pain in the ass.
This game is a pain in the ass, but it's such a good pain in the ass. Like anal.
Let's
Wow.
move 1 here. This is the first movement to the mouse clearing.
Come on, this is a family-friendly game.
This is
Until
why
the
we kind of nice
bourgeoisie
things.
appeared.
Yeah, that's what I'll do. So now I can do battle in mouse and rabbit clearings.
Yes. 1 each. 1 battle each.
Okay, let's fuck over the cats then.
What? What? Okay.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, do whatever you want, I guess.
Okay.
Not sure if the cats are the single cat meeples are the problem right now. But I mean, you take less damage, so maybe it makes sense. I don't know.
And you give me more money to spend at the shop!
The
Rich,
bourgeoisie.
rich
Yes.
bastards.
Are you? Where are you attacking?
Okay.
A rabbit and a
Let's
mouse.
see.
You guys
So
have
he's
too much
definitely
money. We have to
attacking
change
here.
this.
Did he already move?
Yeah, the mouse. The
Yeah, I'm
mouse
just gonna
on
get
your
rid of
monkey.
this one for now.
Okay, roll the dice.
Actually, if I roll
Watch
0,
it be a
all
0-0. It's a-
2-2, so you lose 1, I lose 1. So I
Yeah,
Okay.
1 for 1.
I was just about to
yeah.
delete it actually.
Don't delete it, please. Okay. And then one mouse clearing. No, one
Mouse
rabbit clearing. Sorry, rabbit, the yellow one.
So you could fight here or
okay.
here.
Right. Fuck you, Rakim.
Thanks. I work hard. Okay, wait. Roll the dice.
Are you fighting the river folks?
Yeah, he
Yep.
fighting me.
Oh. 3-3.
4,
So
3. I lose.
he loses 2,
I
you
lose
both lose
2.
2.
Yeah.
I loses
And
every.
kill the trade post. And give him back one of his meeples from your funds, because when you lose a trade post, you lose half your funds.
Yeah.
Hey.
It's not really. Yeah, I mean, okay. I lose 1 trade post. I'm just gonna get it back eventually.
He single-handedly
Okay, so
fucked you up.
You also
He
lose
single.
half your funds round
Yeah,
it?
he already did it.
Okay.
Yeah, I lost 1 fun.
Okay.
It's not.
Okay, so now I build anywhere, right?
Yes, anywhere.
Anywhere you control, so that's basically everywhere but here
Yes.
that you have pieces. So one of these two
Right.
spots.
Time to assert my dominance.
Are
Before
you
I
gonna
also
pee on
dominate.
us? What? That's what it
He's
sounded
gonna
like.
drop. He's gonna drop bird poop on us.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
What else
assert
should
my
I do now?
dominance.
So,
Oh wait, do I actually get one victory point? Oh wait,
You
that's
do.
circles and
One.
squares.
no, you
Yeah, so
get
that-
victory points.
I mean, you killed one
My trading
token,
post.
trading post. That's 1 point,
Oh yeah, that
Yep.
too.
Okay.
and then you get 1 point for having built a roost.
No, you don't get a point for building a roost.
Yeah, but at the end of your turn, you get 1 for the roost.
Yeah, you get 1 point
Yeah.
for the roost
Yep.
when.
So now
Okay.
it's the ender. So,
So
you
basically
get 1
every-
Hey, I got points. For
Yes,
once.
you do.
I think the
So-
Vagabond is gonna be helping the Eerie.
Right. So
me sad.
I'm done. Yes.
Finally.
Yeah, I'm done.
To me, it feels like the Vagabond's helping the cats, like a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just mean like if they try to make a coalition, he has to pick the birds because they're behind.
Yeah, it does make sense to help the
Yeah.
birds more because he wants to draw the game out, right?
But
Yeah.
if the coalition
But
with me,
the birds are not building stuff for him to buy, so that's kind of disincentivizes him. They are also hard to get to because they're in the corner.
I can't build anything. Hooray! So someone just bought the car I needed.
end your turn,
So
Eerie.
it's my turn.
End your turn.
Yeah.
Press the turn button on your screen. Go to
Harold,
tune up. You can click on the green star to end his turn for him.
The green
Hello,
star. Oh,
Harold.
yeah.
so I get to flip 5 items. Right?
Oh wait, I forgot to end my turn.
You get to flip 5, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna slip.
You're not
I'm
going to
anywhere
slip.
where I am. So
Okay.
actions.
Yeah, you
I'm going to spend 2 swords. Just take this.
Oh, okay.
So that's
1
half.
point.
point
1
that.
point.
And then I'm going to flip these 2 to take this to get 2 more points.
Yeah,
What?
3 points.
All right, I'll move you up. So you're at 4. You're now at 7.
Yep. Okay. And then I'm going to use this to grab this root tea on top, and
Yep.
then I'm going to use the hammer to build the root tea on top. So I'm just going to take a,
Oh, that's bullshit.
and then I'm going to
But
gain 2 more points. 1, 2.
Oh god. The
Oh,
Vagabond is
no.
out of control. Somebody actually has to hit him, I think.
Mac
I
the
can't do
Vagabond.
shit. So bird song. 1, 2, 3 meeples for some sweet succulent mercenaries. You have any cards I want? No.
Oh, mercenaries are being bought.
Wait.
Interesting.
Hold on a second.
Oh, I think I know what he's going for.
I also will purchase
Oh, I'm a
Here.
rich boy.
Okay.
What is? I
What
think
is that? Nepotism. Nepotism.
Don't worry, you're safe, Otter Man. You're technically my pieces right now.
God damn
You
it!
rich people are all the same.
I side with the rich, so
Wait. Did you
I
just destroy
just-
a trading post?
Uh,
Oh,
the Birdman did.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that would half his
Yeah,
fun.
he already did it. It's fun.
Oh,
We've
okay.
went over this.
from one.
So crafting, I will.
Yeah, give that. Okay.
I will not be crafting. Actually, I will craft. I will craft a single item. Actually, no, I won't. Fuck that.
Did you hear that, Vagabond? Fuck
Fuck
crafting
the
items.
Vagabond.
No, I don't worry. It's something I can craft. Nothing good. So I'm discarding this to get extra action. That's what I was gonna try and craft, but I'm not. I don't have any. Actually,
Yeah, fuck the Vagabond. Don't do
I
it.
don't know. I'm gonna get an extra action.
So mean.
For my first action, I'm going
Whoever
to
goes
spin 2 wood. Construct the recruited.
Where are you spending it to, and where are you spending it from?
I bought mercenaries.
Oh yeah, right. You bought the mercenaries. Okay.
So I get 2 points. Then for my second action, I'm going to overwork to get a wood in this mouse area.
Okay.
For my third action, I
Build.
will spin 2 wood to build this workshop here. Give me another 2 points. And then for my final action, I'm gonna kill the Sympathy here.
No. I thought I could sneak by. I thought I could revolt. Well, you get a point, and
I don't have any cards in my hand.
I get a card then.
Efficiency.
Efficiency.
We
But
are
I am.
we are angry now.
Ooh.
We are super angry.
Hey, Birdman.
Yeah.
Could you kindly fuck off?
I get money. That's all I get from my bird song at this point. Just money. Get what I
An
want.
inpouring of tons and tons of cash.
Just more money.
I
I
think
would
the Riverfolk
appreciate,
company is probably doing better than we think right now. I
Yeah.
think it's doing better than its score would make.
We're
it look.
stabilizing each other.
Yeah.
I'm
You
doing
were like-
shit without him, and he
Yeah.
do shit without me. So I'm funding him. I'm funding his project, and he's doing something else. I don't know.
Commit draw.
I don't know what he's doing, but he's doing it.
He's drawing 3 cards.
One.
Damn.
Look at
Damn,
the
son.
dominant. Look at the dominant. This
That's
is
just gonna
actually-
be there until you turn it. Somebody buys that.
Oh my god, the favorite
Yeah.
rabbit thought out.
He can
No.
also
I
use
have-
it, right?
No,
It's
not
in his
favorite
hands.
rabbit.
He can also
Yeah,
use
I
this.
can.
But it's hard for him to rule clearings, I think. At least
what
lots
do
of
I
time.
want?
But if with enough funds, he can like recruit 10 times a turn or something. It's possible.
Okay, just buy out everyone. That
Oh
one.
no, he only has 15 meeples all in all, so maybe not.
I mean, it's really
Yeah.
easy for the riverfolk to try and roll 3 rabbit clearings. Just because there's 3 on the river
Crafting.
and they can just spawn them there.
Casting
true.
the
It's a possible one, but I think the domination
do
cards
it.
are really hard to do.
Oh, you're crafting?
yep, 1 victory point and 1 boot.
You get a boot.
Might come
Give
to that
this
later.
man a boot.
Yeah, boot to the head.
Sean, please help me.
I kind of do. I
Wow.
only have 1 boot right now.
Sean, help me. Not them.
Unfortunately, the riverfolk are nowhere near me.
Oh shit. Where are you?
I'm currently here.
How do you? Okay, wait. I can.
Like, I
You
have
can
no
recruit it. You can recruit a
direction.
guy over there.
Hmm?
Right, you could spend a fund to recruit a guy there.
True, but
Yeah.
You
it
just recruit
still
over.
wouldn't help because I still can't buy it from him for certain reasons.
Certain reason. Let me
Well,
think.
Then where?
So. I want.
What's up?
I want to. I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Cut down.
These birdmen are pissing me off.
Oh no, wait. Hold on. Commit 2 more. Let's draw 2 more. Let's see how good of a hand this can be. Anyone interested? Blur. Oh, there is cobbler. And oh yeah,
I'm
that
interested in one of those.
should be all. I'm not changing prices.
Alright, so for the Alliance, we will revolt.
Just instantly revolt.
Okay, so he gets a base here and a.
Oh, sorry, I
single
wanted to.
warrior.
Oh, wait, I can't do anything else first, right? No, okay.
Yeah.
I
So you get a base and a meeple.
and a meeple. And the cats
Hi.
die.
I took it off.
The cat dies. And then I will spread sympathy because now everybody loves me, right?
Yes.
I
Not like
kind of
you're
hate you.
murdering all the
I love everyone.
current
Everyone
locals.
who has money.
Burn, so he's gonna expand anywhere he wants to. Okay,
Wait, I
this
have
would be
to
an additional
spend
one.
2, right?
It could go here.
Just spend
We're
2.
here.
I'm actually keeping this then. And
Oh wait, do you have
moving.
2 sympathy on the board?
You could have sympathized over this direction.
I sympathize in here,
Cool, yeah.
gaining 2 points.
Nice.
You
You're the only
son
person I'm
a
scared of.
bitch.
I'm scared
Oh,
of the
I
bird.
also get an officer for building the thing.
Yeah, you do as well. That.
Da, 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 da.
Hey,
Spend a card
Massey.
from your hand matching a built base to place a warrior in the officer's box. I will place another warrior in the officer's box.
Nice, he can do 2 actions. I think I know exactly what he's going to do. It's gonna be amazing.
I don't even know what I'm going to do.
I'm pretty sure you're gonna spread sympathy, be a warrior.
Yeah. You're gonna run
Why
in.
wouldn't you?
Reds.
Or you could
I'm just recruiting too, I think.
Oh yeah, you could recruit. Fuck, shit, son. Oh no, there's more of them.
It's
They're spread-
3 people. It's 3 people. 3 people. It's nothing.
They exist though.
And I get to
Actually, you know,
draw 2 cards.
I'm fine with where you are, because I don't honestly care. As long as you leave me alone. Just leave my hard-earned cat work alone. Like, come on.
I will leave you alone and I won't pay taxes.
Okay,
Deal.
that's
Can pay
fine.
me.
Deal.
Harold the
Ah,
helicopter.
Oh, is this the last one? Wait. Oh.
Wait. Where are you drawing? Where are you?
I drew it from the deck, but
Why?
my card keeps disappearing when I draw it towards my hand.
Why
Lag.
you
Like, oh, no, okay. Shit. How the fuck?
Don't
Why are
worry,
you
if it
doing
falls off, it just respawns in the middle of the table.
Oh, wait, this is 16 cards.
This is all the cards. I don't think you get to draw that many ever.
Wait,
Why are you
card?
drawing a card though?
Yeah.
Isn't it the... Oh,
Only when
right,
your hand
end of
is
the third.
empty.
My bad.
Bruh.
Bros-
They draw shot soon already.
Now we need to behead you.
Okay,
Okay.
so first add a card to the decree. You only have 1, so make use of it.
Hang on, I still get
Put
the
it
pressure
on
to
battle.
him,
Can you still do
from,
the decree? Did somebody check
Are you
yet?
gonna
Let's see.
gonna
He can
buy-
definitely recruit Fox. Yeah, he can do the first. He can do recruiting. Moving.
Moving is easy.
Yeah, he can do that.
Battling is
Battling, he
tough. He has to get to a mouse
Um,
clearing and battle. It's possible, but
He's already
It's very possible.
it's
Yeah,
annoying.
Oh, there's a rabbit. What am I doing?
Yeah, he has to move like here, I think.
He can also fuck off.
I think he has to move in here and battle. So that's what's gonna happen. And then he has to build somewhere, which is also not that easy.
You can turmoil. I mean, that's an
Hey,
option.
Rakim, I'll buy
I
something from
think
you.
he might fail at
Build
building.
right here, like
What you buy?
in this
Right,
mouse
I'll
corner.
buy
Buy
this.
there.
He
Oh,
wants to
right.
buy a card.
He can move
He
in
buy a
here. He can move in here and build.
Okay, no, because you have sympathy there.
No,
doesn't
he-
already have something there.
He has lots of the forest. He rules any clearings where they are tied in present.
Yeah, I know, but he's just going
Okay,
to
give me-
lose
okay, enough,
building
already. I have-
because you're just
I
going
have
to blow it up next turn.
Well, but he
I
has to
have
build
no
somewhere. He
license
can't
to
build
play.
anywhere else, right?
You can build right here.
No, he has to move out of it.
Why?
Because of his decree.
Oh. Just move out of it and move someone back in. It's not exactly that hard.
But then he can't fight here. And then he loses because of the not battling.
That's a good point.
Turmoil.
I mean, he could build here as soon as he like finishes battle here as well.
No.
Yes.
Don't fight me. Fuck you. Go out. Go
Like,
away.
if he kills things,
He's not gonna
Kill
kill
that.
that many things.
There's 4 people debating
Like he needs
about where.
contingency.
No.
He needs to go here and hope. And give me a card.
no, no, screw you. Not letting him do that.
But first he has to play a card to the decree. So let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Um.
You have 2 cards, so make use of it. He bought a card from me. I get free money.
Ooh, I'm lagging.
Hell yeah, you are.
That
Hope
500
it's not.
ping.
Oh jeez. Well, what's happening? Is my connection dead? Can you
No,
still hear me?
Yeah, we can still hear you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, it's back, I think. Okay. That's just a hiccup. But dang, son.
I love this game.
Wait, aren't you
But I-
hosting?
He is.
How are
Go
you
to
lagging?
Tuesdays.
You're literally the host.
I am the host, yes. I mean, people asked me to be the host. I didn't ask to be the host. I was asked to be
Your
the host.
ex is a question.
It's a stable 300 thing, so fine.
So our venerable birds are... Where are they right now in their turn?
Oh, he
Yeah.
played
They're
one
playing
on.
he's played his card. He can play second one if he wants to.
Okay, he's still there.
He- Otherwise, if he doesn't want to play any more cards, he goes to crafting.
Hang on, I'm thinking.
He's probably thinking.
Thinking.
Oh, wait, right. I can do this.
Oh, that might change things actually. Let's see what it changes.
Ah, fuck. What did I do? Ah,
What are you
okay.
doing?
Oh, now he can move out of the mouse clearing and then build in the mouse clearing. Okay.
That's
So
a-
now I spawn 3, right?
Yes. One on yellow, one on red, one anywhere.
Oops.
I mean, you have no
Oh
other
yeah, I was
choice.
supposed to draw 2 cards. My bad. I didn't do that. I skipped that
One on
one.
yellow, one
Oh
on
my
red.
god, I actually have a thing to do now. Indeed.
Does Mr. Vagabond want the? I have boots. I have boots for you.
Okay, so that's my recruitment done.
Alright.
Now movement. So I got 3 moves. One into wolf, one into mouse, one
One
into...
from-
From the-
not in-
Yeah, from...
So
Oh,
one
from-
from anywhere, one from mice, and one from fox.
all doable.
Okay.
And you have to battle in mice, so you have to move into mice somewhere. And you have to battle in rabbits. That's not a problem though.
Okay.
I think this is the only place where you can battle mice, unless you move twice through like here, over there.
Yeah, you must go.
Yeah.
Oh, right. So I
Whoa.
move twice, right? So I move here once.
Yep.
Move here again. Now I need to do one more movement, which is
Yeah.
hang on.
You need to move mice somewhere.
No, he did
What was the second move?
one meeple. He moved 2 meeple for the first one, then 1 meeple for the second one.
But he can't do that, right? He doesn't
Why?
have. He doesn't have rapid moves.
He has a wild move.
Yeah, he can. Yeah, exactly. So it's only one move he does. So he still needs
Yeah,
to
so
have
he has
a.
to move mouse.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
So it doesn't work that way.
Here's a suggestion
Okay.
you could do, Harold.
So
you
this
could
is
move
one
an
movement
additional
here.
one over here and then move him back again if you wanted to.
But you don't have a rabbit to move. Do you?
No, he doesn't.
Which one?
He used the wild for the rabbit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you move 3 over there with 1 move. So he had 2 moves left.
Right.
Yeah, you see.
Oh, right, okay. I thought you moved some from back here.
Okay, I'll move one here to
There's the
mouse.
fox. now
So from
left
here,
the
that's one fox move. So you still have to do a mouse move.
Yep.
Alright. What should I do?
You should not fight me. You should fight the otter, not me.
Okay, let's destroy this then.
Destroy
right.
what?
Okay, you have one.
Wait, I'm fighting the cat warrior, right?
Okay, you're fighting
Yeah.
the cats. Okay, fight.
Where
And do I destroy the resources as well, or?
Only if
if
you
you
roll
get
enough,
damage.
because there's a warrior in here, he's defending, so
Warrior.
you have to
Oh,
roll
right.
at least a 2 to destroy something, a 3 to destroy all of it.
Okay, let's start with that then.
Come on,
Stomp.
fate. Hell
Two.
yeah!
2-2.
I only killed one of his guys though, but that's
Yeah.
fine.
One bird dice, one
I
cat
will.
dice.
I
Oh,
will
you
kill
can't
my.
build. You can't build there now.
Doesn't he get to kill? Doesn't he get to pick what he kills?
I don't know. I really would prefer it to be my choice.
I think the
Okay.
attacker should destroy
I-
lah.
You lose. You lose.
Any suggestion, guys? Cause I don't know much about this.
I think he gets to choose because you're no longer there, so it's not like you can choose what he
I
does.
see.
Okay,
That's
so from what I see,
I mean, I
he
am
would
still
rather
here.
keep
They
his
still
recruiter.
provide presents.
Yeah, but they can't move around, so he can pick which one he wants to pick off, right?
I don't. Can you check?
I don't have the manual open.
Where can I find it?
Can you look for the root Kickstarter? There's a link to the print and play.
Harold, did you remove 2 guys?
One.
You should have removed
Oh wait.
2.
I guess I can look for the manual.
Yeah, it was right there.
Where the fuck would I find it though?
Right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
only just down. Right. Sorry.
Manual.
I'm looking for it. We'll see. We'll see. Right. Wait. It's in the updates for the Kickstarter.
It is.
In the March surprises, so the newest update. This is many steps to get to a manual. Come on, load that shit. Which can be found here. Then there's a Google Drive link with the manual.
Very basic manual.
And there's 2 manuals, one for normal people and one for wargame people.
One for who?
Wargame people, like people who like paragraphs and stuff and numbers, numbering the
PB
different rules.
word cards, faction boards, counters, rules. Using the book.
So the law of root is the complicated one where everything's in there, and the learn to play guide is the easy one for normal people.
Golden rules, rule conflicts, no. Place your pieces.
Each player may deal hits up to their own number of warriors in the clearing. Remove pieces. Simultaneously, the players remove their own pieces. 1 piece per hit taken.
Yeah.
Oh,
So I do remove it. Okay, I'll remove the workshop.
Because it's like your cats are defending one of these sort
Yeah.
of things.
Okay, so you remove your
They're
own.
letting it
Yeah.
die.
Good thing we looked at it.
Okay.
Right.
Yep. To know.
Okay.
Okay, so
So there's 1 battle done, right?
yep. Now you need to do a bunny battle.
Funny battle.
Bunny battle.
I'm gonna
Nice.
fuck over the authors right now.
So you buy
Walkers.
shit from me, then you destroy me. Okay.
That's
That's
how
the
it
thing, right?
works. Like nobody likes
Easy
arms.
discounts.
Nobody likes
Oh,
arms dealers, right?
Right.
Nobody likes people who sell
So
weapons.
roll.
Wow. Okay, then.
Yep.
But of course, we still want you to sell weapons to us. So there's a tension there.
Okay. Is that all? Oh wait, build.
build
Okay.
Why
You can
anyway?
build
That's a
here,
good
or you can
place.
build up there,
Can build here also.
or there. That's true.
Where are you building?
Where should
Play your
I-
roosts, boy. Great.
Do you want
build a snow.
You're not. Oh yes, you're ruling it. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, he's ruling it.
Heck no. Is
Crazy.
he ruling?
Yeah.
I
He's-
have 2 here.
yeah,
Yeah, I know, but
he
wins
rules
ties.
in ties.
Oh. Oh, yeah. King of the forest or some shit. Or Lords of the forest.
So I draw a card and
And get 2
You
points.
draw.
You
You draw
draw
two
two
oh yeah,
cards.
hang on. do
You
you
draw
move
the cards
my,
at the end of your turn, basically.
Do you actually move my victory points just now after I battled the
Oh, not
cats? Ah,
Well, he got
Okay.
1 point from killing a building.
Yep.
okay.
Then,
And then
you can get into
you
there.
get
Then
two more
you
from
get
your
two
room.
more. And 1 card, right?
But
2 cards. Draw 2 cards this time.
I move your victory. Remember to click N. Live to
I get to flip all
wait,
my things
someone
because I have
ended it.
Ray.
Yeah, you have nothing more to do. So
I'm
I
going to
ended
it.
skip forest, and then I'm
Snip.
going to wander over here. Say hi to the rats.
Hi.
hi.
Hi. Then going to build myself a
wall.
fantastic little extra card and 3
And
points.
plus 3 points. Damn, son.
So 1, 2, 3.
Wow.
And I get a extra card.
Oh, this Vagabond is strong right now. So many actions per turn.
Destroy him, Sean.
I'm going to flip my torch to explore this ruin. Ooh, more boots. That's what I need.
I have boots. Trade with me.
Yeah, I can't.
We've
I'm
got
not anywhere near.
we've got tea. Trade with
Then
us,
it's,
traitor.
then it's time to murder. Murder.
Murder.
Okay.
Murder.
Screw you.
So I'm going to flip a sword.
Yeah.
And roll some dice.
Okay, you take 3 hits. I take 3 hits.
God damn it. That's kind of annoying.
Well, that's a big blue.
Just lose
Okay, well, I'm going to
items
stay here
already.
for a while anyway, so.
That's a
you
big
get
loss
to-
for me.
Uh,
Like you do know I get the
But-
higher die, right? So
well, I only do 2 hits to you, but I'm going to do an extra hit with you for this, so you get an extra point anyway. Meanwhile, I get 6 points. 1,
What?
2, 3,
Yeah.
4, 5, 6.
so I get a card from you then, I guess.
Yeah. Here you go. Wait, is that? I thought that was just for attacking sympathy, or
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
the
killed
thing
my
is-
sympathy, right, for the extra hit.
no?
Oh, no, he
I
dealt
didn't
total 2
lose
damage.
sympathy.
Huh?
A total of 3.
I only killed your guys because I only could do 3 damage.
Oh no, you can only do 2 damage actually, right?
Yeah, but he gets
No,
a
no, I
bonus
can do
damage from
3
his
damage
card.
because of this, and I
Oh,
gave you an
extra hit.
point.
Okay, right. Okay, so you don't
So your
destroy the
sympathy's
sympathy.
still there.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I could take 2 extra points right now. Do I want it? Yeah, I'll take 2 extra points. Okay, I will give you that card. So I'll give you that card. I'll
You
destroy
have
your
to
sympathy
roll
and-
though. Like you only get.
He does an automatic hit,
I
and
do
then he has a
automatic
bonus
hits.
hit.
He does an
Equal to my
automatic hit.
strength.
So I get another point.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, no. I do automatic hits because I'm attacking buildings.
Okay.
So I do 2
You
damage.
do 1 automatic hit.
No,
No, it's
No.
1.
You do 1.
It's,
why do I do
well,
1?
You do
Uh,
1
that's-
automatic hit against undefended stuff, and then you still have to roll the dice. So
Oh,
you,
okay.
you probably will
Yeah.
make it, but
Yeah, there you go.
okay.
Yeah.
So
You
I
don't
got
take
no.
damage.
I got the 2. You got a. Oh yeah, you got 1. Okay. Okay.
That's fine. So I
Okay.
destroy everything there. I give you that card. I get 2 more points from that.
Where did you
So
put the card?
I gave it to you. It's in your hand. It's the rabbit one.
Oh, okay. It goes to my supporters.
Okay, sorry.
And you get 2 more points, Sean. Man, Sean just kind of skyrocketed over
Wait,
me.
why did I only have 1 card in my hand then? That doesn't make sense.
Wait,
I-
did somebody put up? Did you
No,
put up
here
the-
it is. Oh, okay. No, the rabbit card was in my hand. You just put it on my player board. Okay, found it.
Okay, fair enough.
You destroyed 3 of my warriors, so you get 6 points.
I already did that.
Oh,
That's why
shit.
I'm all the way up here.
Okay, guys, we need to stop that.
Yeah, we need to start. hitting.
We need to
him.
start hitting him.
And then I get 2 cards.
And I can't hit him because he just killed everything because he rolled lucky.
Yep.
I can't hit him because there's birds in my way.
Like this would only have happened if he rolls 2 3s. Otherwise, it would have been fine.
So it's up to the birds in the Reaper Company. But
Him.
bird song. I'm going to purchase the services of the otters again.
I have a lot of.
Do I want to buy any cards? I'm buying a mercenaries for sure, but I don't think I want to buy any. Actually, yeah, no, I'm not gonna buy any cards. That's it. Time for my wood. Going to craft.
Bases
two
removed from the
cards.
discard matching supporters. What was that? A rapid clearing, so I have to discard all my supporters. Okay, that just screwed me very hard. And remove half officers. Okay, so I have no more supporters. Shit.
Oh shit, that's a big blue.
Yep.
I just got Codebreaker, Sean. I'd like to look at your hand, please.
Sure. Let me just. Whoop. Nope, that's not my hand. There you go.
All right, what do we got here? Nice. 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 Sean, you're set for life.
Hit him! Hit him hard!
Um,
If only I could get one more hammer.
I'm gonna spend 3 wood. And I bought Auto Mercenary, so I definitely have a connection. And I'm going to construct a recruiter here. I will get 3 points for that. 1, 2, 3. Next, for my second action, I am going to recruit. Cat. 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 And cat. And for my third action, I will march. I will march cat over here. And then these 2 cats over here. And now I am dominating this area.
Nice.
Domination.
Isn't it great?
I
Oh, and then at the
gain-
end of my turn, I'll draw 2 cards.
Holy
Thank you.
crap! You have a lot of pieces.
Who, me?
No.
Me?
Oh god.
Kill
You
one of
get
those
one
trade
point- you
posts.
get 1 point at the beginning of your turn. Because
Yeah, I got it. I move it already. So now, what do I do with this shit ton of... Even I'm at a
Well,
loss?
I can give you a hint. You could build all of your
Yeah.
all of
3D.
these, and that would give you 3, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 points if you can figure out a way of doing it.
Somehow. Okay, wait, let me build a mouse trading post
Bet
here.
you could also start recruiting stuff and killing things.
Oh, it's building a mouse trading post with 2 blue meeples.
Yay.
Did you already give him
And I
it back to him?
2, 3.
Yeah, I give it back to him. Really.
Coolio.
So now I need to
Um,
think very hard.
There's a birds control here. You can get another bunny one. You got 2 more.
Bunny.
See here. I control these 2 areas. You can get a fox and a mouse one.
He's already got all his mouse.
Oh, Alice mouse. Okay, well you can get another fox one here. I control
that-
this area. You can get 2 more. You can get a total of 2 more foxes. from me.
This one here, the top,
Yep, so he gets 1 point for that.
Nice.
1 point.
I already did that.
Oh, okay. Point. My eyes hurt from looking who owns what. Where's anyone own? Oh,
The
wait.
cats own
Yeah, I give
this. Oh, you already have a thing there, but I own this and
that.
this, so you
So
can
this
put stuff there.
here. That there.
3 points. 1, 2.
So, Sean, are you gonna make a coalition with Birdman yet, or what?
Cats for the fox one up here. One here. There.
3 points. 1, 2, 3.
This is a bit. Hmm.
You can start
But that
crafting
one.
cards as well for yourself. This will give you 2 points if you craft it, and you can. So
But
you put like 2 meeples there,
yeah.
and then you craft the card and get the points for it, and you also get the sword.
This one is eerily empty.
1,
It
2.
is.
And
Here's your sword.
there's just this shifting looking guy in there.
Shifty eyes, shifty eyes.
What do you have? Let's. There one panda.
I mean, the cats aren't gonna win. At least my trade partner will.
Pen. Where is it?
I just kind of wanted cat dominance over mice. Like I actually, if you consider the otters basically a part of my team, I control half the board right now,
Commit.
and then the other half is being contested between the Woodland Alliance and the
Draw one.
Birdmen. It's hell over there. It's hell on earth. Man, I just fucking love this game. It's great.
It's really good. Even though I'm totally out of the game, I still love it.
Plus one. And one. Boot? Was it boot? Yes. Boot. I seem to have run out. Can I just take from here? More boot. What?
You can also get more cards, draw more cards by committing, and then see what else you can do. Or not. Who knows?
Hmm.
I don't know, man.
This is actually these.
E5 fum. Give me some gum.
I'm gonna recruit them up here.
Cool, yeah.
Bolster. Okay, yeah. And then
So you. Oh, thanks for my meeples back. I'm gonna spin those immediately.
you reduce price by one. River boats. No one's doing it. Let's make it cheaper so people will actually use mercenaries. Thing, yeah, that's all.
Oh, my turn. I do nothing in Birdzone because I can't. And then Can I?
You lost their supporters. So
I guess
no.
I can buy some cards. Like, I'll buy 2 cards. Because what the hell else am I gonna do?
I don't know. I honestly don't feel like moving out of my own place. I'm well fortified here. Except I'm not. Sucks ass. Sucks fucking
I realized
that cock. You just buy more cards to be supporters.
Huh?
You just bought. You just spent like half your military for fucking.
Well, I don't have any bases, so what am I gonna do with military, right? It's I need cards.
I realized that I can never win through dominance.
What the heck? You can have 2
No,
more.
no, I can.
Gimme.
Fine. Wait. Okay. Goodbye, dominant.
I need
Oh,
cards.
wait, hold on a minute. You're only coexisting with one trade post. So you
I
can only
am
do
not
that
allowed
twice.
to do that. You're correct. I can only buy 2 cards. Keep this one then.
You can have 2 of your meeples.
But I am allowed to buy 2 cards, right? Because I'm here.
Yep.
Okay. Oh, sorry. I keep missing rules here. Okay. I think I'm okay now, though. Okay. Craft support. Train. No. Military operation. I can recruit only at the base.
But you don't have one.
Yeah. So I draw 1 card and end my turn.
Hello, the helicopter's turn.
None. Actually, when you craft, right?
Mhm.
The does the resources correspond to the location my roost is?
Yes.
Yeah, your rules has to be there.
So let's look at this card. It has a bunny symbol on the wooden plank, so you need to have a bunny clearing with a roost to craft that.
You do, yeah.
Alright, got it.
And you do have a bunny. You have one of each kind,
Yeah, yep.
Okay.
Each
so
kind.
you could your crafting potential is high. But make sure to add a card to your decree before you do any of that, or also give stuff to the daughter if you really want to fund them a little more.
Funny.
He's
Honestly-
in the lead and is very close to winning.
Yeah,
The Vagabond also a bit scary, yeah?
I have a slow build up, and I can't really do anything about like what everybody else is doing. Probably because I was playing poorly, but it's whatever.
Oh, you have a crossbow? When did you get that?
I built it.
Where's it built?
All by one.
I put it. It's in the Discord, but I built it. Yeah,
Yeah,
my last turn.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, there it is. Okay.
But
I
you
got
just took
timber.
me out with that one move. I was gone then.
But yeah, but that was 8 points for me. It's like
Yeah, but I'm losing 3 supporters that I was going to use to start the revolt and actually get into the game, and now I'm out.
Yeah, I know.
And if you
Man, you
hadn't
just had
rolled
a bad
2
time.
3s at once, it wouldn't have happened.
Hang on, so can I
No,
actually
you were just
craft
having
this
a
right
bad time.
Well, I had 2 attacks anyway, and I would have all.
Yeah, but
There
like the first attack, I would have probably wiped out more of you than you of me. So, nah.
Winning. Is there winning on this PDF? How to win? Goal and play.
How to win?
Yeah, hold on. I'm
30,
reading it now.
30 points immediately.
Yeah, so can I actually craft this? This
You
card
can
right
craft from
here.
your decree.
You can only craft from your hand.
Oh, okay. That's shit.
You only care about the symbols in your decree, nothing else, like only the suits.
Alright, got it. Guess got nothing.
You know, I
craft
would
this
love to try
window.
to attempt that mouse victory condition right about now. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I'm throwing down? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm gonna fucking throw down in your ass?
The mouse one, I mean, you can.
I wonder if the Vagabond is gonna win.
I think the
That's the
Vagabond.
Vagabond actually.
The Vagabond is here.
Well, let's see.
He may win.
They have 3 cards in their
quest.
hand. I don't remember what they were. I remember what. I don't remember what they were.
I
don't
guess
remember
I damaged you some, so that's kind of a
Let's
relief,
see.
but you can repair that stuff.
He won't win by craft. He probably won't win on his next turn, but it'll get really close.
Yeah, he there's no good quests for him. So that's a plus. Yeah, I mean, in 2 turns it's gonna be over no matter what, but there might be one more turn.
If he goes here, he can do 2 quests involving me with these yellow cards.
Yeah, that's only 3 points though. And it takes him a lot of items to do that.
Yeah,
He'd
it
probably
does.
rather fight like some random birds or otters or cats.
But he's my buddy. He would never attack me.
Well, you don't have big armies, so he probably won't.
You attack one.
Whee! My poor play has given me the safety.
But, I mean, this is a target, right? The birds up here.
Yeah, that's a big group.
He might have that one dominance victory condition in his hand, where he had to control 2 corners. Well, that'd be a twist, huh?
But he still needs to wait the turn to actually activate it and do it. So, like, we can do something against it.
Oh, he doesn't need 10 points. Never mind. He...
Anything along the river, I can instantly stop. I just throw money at my problem.
Hang on, how do I read the stats for the Vagabond?
Stats?
You look at what he has. Like his attack, he can maximum 2 damage. sword. Then he can't move except for sleep.
Well, he can
Yeah, well-
repair his boots.
Oh yeah, he can
With
repair
this-
his then use the yeah.
Okay, so now it's the movement.
So yes, he can come into your territory and
He can come and battle twice and take out 3 things each time because of his special card, Brutal Tactics.
oh yeah.
If he rolls well, of course. So he can gain another 7 points from that battle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, which is not enough to win. If he can make 3 more though, he wins. And he might just be able to make 3 more by giving his 3 cards away. So yeah, it's possible he wins if he rolls well. And he has the right
Yeah.
cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you coalition with me so I win?
You can only
Really?
coalition with the birds.
Yeah. That's he's the
Can I coalition with? Can I coalition?
Only the Vagabond can.
Ooh, the bird could probably get an attempt to do the bunny condition now. No, they still don't. God damn it! Get points, you freaking dingus.
The birds isn't gonna have enough rounds to do that, I think. If he had
Just
taken
make
the
the
card this turn, it would have been possible, but he's not gonna get 2 more turns.
Right, I'm going to
The river folk
Attack
is
the
going to
Vagabond.
win in 2, so
I'm gonna win right now.
if you if you win, I don't know. I'll eat the cat.
yeah, I'm just gonna roll now.
Who's this against?
3 and 0.
3-4-0 against you.
Vagabond.
Against me. Okay.
Yeah.
3 damage.
1, 2,
Attack them.
3.
Then you still have one more battle on territory. This I can't process mice. Yes, mouse.
Oh, nice.
You
Okay.
just fucking.
Vagabond
Triple
is not
dividends.
going to win now.
At least 1 turn more. It's been delayed.
Yeah, I'm just gonna destroy this recruiter setup.
There's 3 cats in there defending it though.
3 cats
Hi.
defending.
Yeah. Oh, I
Three
didn't see that.
kitties.
I did.
Kitty cats.
They're hiding in the tree.
I sneak up on you.
For fuck's sake.
It's a hidden ambush. You don't need to
They
play the
just
card.
pounce
It's just there.
It's raining cats out of the trees.
So you can have here or here. Those are only 2 places.
You don't want to kill his trading post right now. You'll just give him more points if you kill his trading post.
I think so, yeah.
Yes, kill it, please.
I think we gave him too many funds. Cat.
Give him too many funds.
Mr. Kane, it's all
You
your
guys
fault.
entirely.
Well, he's blocking me from doing all my shit. Like he's blocking my network over here.
So kill him.
I can.
Just slap the altar. It's just like,
You have the whole military. You are the guys at the military. You have the power.
I control the river. Come on. Me do what I want.
Hang on, I'm trying to figure out how to do my last attack.
You only have 2 places to do it, so you can do it here or here.
Hmm.
Either way, you roll 1 dice to attack someone.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
it's,
kill off
it
both of
probably
us
doesn't
anyway.
matter where you do it.
1 warrior, yeah.
What are you
some
fighting?
miracle happens. Oh,
yeah, it doesn't
okay.
no one dies.
Nobody dies
matter.
at the end.
Nobody
Okay, now you
dies.
need to build. You need to build at 2
Okay,
places. Can
so
you
what?
build at 2 places or you can?
Where should I build?
Sean, join me, Sean. Be my kingmaker. King make me. Do
Um,
it, Sean.
I don't
no,
think anybody can be king made. I think the River Folk is just gonna win.
Actually, I'm gonna win.
You are?
Yeah. I am.
Can you build a second?
I mean, it's possible. Did you save up like a lot of wood?
Over there.
I know,
you can
you'll
build
see.
there 'cause you don't have control over that.
You'll see.
Do you have
You'll
like
see how it
crazy two cards you can craft for 3 points each
Anyway,
or
this
something?
is
Hold on,
forward.
hold on. You'll see.
Real watch, real watch.
Okay, well I am psyched for the cat
so-
turn then. Like I've never
Yeah.
seen
Plus
them
3
win,
plus
so
4,
I'm happy.
that's
they win.
7.
He's hyped us up.
Wait, 7?
7.
Why do you
Yeah,
get 7
plus
points?
3 plus 4, right?
No. You get points for the highest one,
Yeah.
and only the highest one.
+4.
Oh, okay.
So you get 4 points.
So that's 9.
You're 9.
9. And you draw your card. One,
Two cards.
Two cards.
Two can't play that game.
Yeah. Okay. Now Anton.
Right.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and slip into this forest here and
And
flip
rest.
all my shit and repair it all and end my turn.
Alright.
God damn it.
Oh, poor guy. I guess now he knows how I feel.
Can't hit him. Okay. Now it's the cat's turn.
Karma struck.
It is my turn. End your turn, Sean.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna buy a card from
Can
the.
I just end your turn for you so you can't do anything? Okay, what are you gonna do? You're gonna buy the card?
And then you're gonna play it.
Okay, so you're not winning then. Okay.
You'll see.
So you're not winning then.
Let's see. Do I want to craft anything? No.
What is it, ah? Dominant.
Let's place my wood. Remember that wood, man. Remember that wood.
Well, you get 5 points if you do 3 on this, because it doesn't matter as long as you do it that many times in one turn.
True. I'm
As long as you
gonna.
go and aid someone 3 times, I get 6 points from it.
I'm going to recruit.
You can aid me 6 times. 3 times. I have 3 things to give you.
Okay, I don't get how the cat wants to win now. I think he misread the rule or something.
Let's see. Let's just see what happens.
He just took one of the dominance things, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'm
now,
controlling all.
now he can
Where
only
is it?
win next turn. So
Which one did you take?
I took the mouse one.
yeah, the
so-
mouse one.
Oh, alright, you put it on
Yeah.
up.
For my second
So,
action,
You do rule 3 mouse clearings, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
3.
I'm gonna attack the merchants here for
Yep.
my first action.
On.
So you're
Nice.
there.
Okay.
That's fine. I control that area anyways. Here I'm going to attack the birdman.
Okay.
1-0. So get the fuck out of here, birdman.
The one birdman there. 2. Okay. more action.
No, I recruited then battled twice.
Oh,
Those are
yeah,
my actions. I will now draw 2 cards. And that's my turn. So I win next turn
you
unless
win if the
something stops me.
Riverfolk doesn't win. I thought the Riverfolk was gonna win in one turn, but I don't think they have enough funds
No,
actually.
I don't have enough fun.
Yeah.
If I don't spend it, something. But I need to spend it to stop him from winning here.
Yeah, I guess you can just battle him out of there and then you win. You win next turn. Yeah.
I just smack him out. Yeah, why not? Let's
Yeah,
do that.
just battle, my boy. Say to commit to
Commit a
battle,
punch.
alright? To
Commit.
battling, alright?
Battle.
Maybe he can ambush you though, so it might be
3-2.
tough.
So I kill
Use
2
all
years, you kill 3 of my catmen.
Yeah.
The cat
And I have done it.
have been defeated. You can just recruit some guys and
And then just keep doing it again and again.
Oh no, I have lost. No! Sean, coalition with me.
Okay, 3.
Oh, that's a good
You
point.
can-
Good coalition with you right now.
yay!
everyone.
3 Alliance warriors are coming back to their rightful place.
3, then I just
If I'm not winning, I'm losing.
put 3 there. Okay, done. Let's thing.
Help me, Sean. I have items for you.
This
So
is
many
a,
I
items.
honestly think I might just be able to win.
this is a
Sean,
predicament.
use me to win.
Yeah, this is a big predicament.
I mean, the Vagabond still has a good chance now.
Yeah. And the vagabond hiding in the forest.
By the way, I think
Yeah,
I'm tired of playing the cats. By the way, I'm really fucking tired of playing the cats.
God.
I will play the cats next time. I'm fine now. I played everything, I think. No, I haven't played the River Folk, but otherwise I'm happy.
I like the cats a lot, but I'm fucking sick of their shit.
We all are. We all are.
Um, I can't win on the next turn. Sucks.
I think everybody can win on the next turn except me and the birds.
I
What
can't
do I want?
win. Unless Sean is kind and gracious enough to beat up these guys over here.
For 6, that's
Sean.
3 points.
What?
If you don't win, make me win, please. I'm begging you.
Well, that's not how coalitions work.
But if he kills
But
these things, he gains 3 points. That's kind of tempting, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's tempting.
Well,
I've
okay,
been
if,
thinking.
if my plan doesn't work out, I'll help you to win.
Actually, yeah,
Thank you.
why not? Why not just attack? Yeah, wait, I need
Thank you,
to.
Sean. That means a lot to me.
Why not help me to win? I'm just a poor downtrodden alliance.
Wow, that's two.
Because you're
That's
worth so many points, so many delicious points.
2 hits, 1 guaranteed on here. Then 1 from his own thing.
It's like if you offer a carrot to a donkey, he
The
won't
cats have
hesitate
to
to
decide.
take your hand off to get that carrot.
The cats have to decide which one are they lose.
What's that? Oh, you're attacking me?
Yeah,
How'd you roll your die?
yeah. I rolled 1-0, 1 guaranteed from undefended.
Okay.
Then 1.
So that's 2 hits. The wood's dying, and the sawmill's dying. So you get 2 points for that.
Is there anywhere else I can get 3 points? Really?
You can attack again and then and wipe me out from
Yes.
here.
I can just keep committing attacks.
Oh, why would you do that? You know, it's like, what's the point? Did you get your 2 points for killing my shit?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm gonna commit to draw. Actually, wait, refill.
What?
Refill. I join. Yeah.
Oh, you can click that button. Cool. I didn't know that was a button.
Oh, somebody scripted that. Okay.
That's really cool.
This is really needed. But okay. I can't even craft it. And I guess that's my turn. Yeah. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, I am surprised at this turn. Because nobody warned me about my bad moves. I'm not gonna warn you. I'm just gonna revolt.
Revolt.
I see where he's doing it
Yes,
too.
make it super easy for me to come. Oh, there's the.
So this everything out of this clearing dies, and I get 2 points.
Nice.
My trading post.
And then you
I'm
get you spawn 2 meeples there because you have a
Yep.
sympathy over here.
I'm
Nice.
not
You
I
very
get
get
another
again.
officer.
No. I
Then
should
I
have
spread
given you back.
sympathy.
And then the otter loses half his funds because
Yeah,
you
the
killed
auto
the trade
loses half his funds. Yeah.
rounded up. So
He
lose
should,
3
he could have just attacked me and it wouldn't have happened though. But still.
or 4 2. Never mind. Thank you.
I place a sympathy in a rabbit clearing. All the rabbit clearings suck because there's birds in them. They'd have to fight in rabbit clearings, but whatever.
Revolt here, revolt here.
No,
Okay,
no,
oh,
no,
okay.
I want to be less threatening, not more threatening. So 2 points for building that thing.
Coming back into the game.
Too late though, but still. And I'm recruiting 2 guys. So if the Vagabond comes, he gets a little more resistance for being a dick.
A little more what?
Uh,
Resistance. Or
resistance.
resistance. Okay. That's still that's
Or
pretty much
actually,
the
I
place
should
to
spread
win.
myself out, right? Yeah, no. Nah.
Yeah, you should.
Actually, I will go here with 1 move. And
And
then I
turn into
will
a sympathy.
spread sympathy.
Nice. Nice job.
And then I get 2 more points. Yeah.
Oh.
That's fun, right?
Harold, the
I get
helicopter
to draw 2 cards.
Right.
buy my card. Selling it
What do you have?
price of 2 meeple.
Eat shit!
Oh man, I forgot to look at the Birdman's hand shit. That's the only way I'd know. Oh well, fuck it. Birdman, do your thing. Do your turn. Do your turn, Birdman. Show us what you got.
Man bird.
Show
And
us
bird.
what
I
you
believe
got.
I believe that you can get 21 points in 1 turn.
Yep.
Oh,
What do you got?
I got nothing.
Nothing
Nice.
at
Just gonna
all whatsoever.
Craft this.
crafting for 1 for oh, wrong one. Wait,
Yeah.
I think I need
Where
like
is-
one more playable faction. to
have
be
a
happening
fox
again.
root.
Like
You don't
really
have a
happen-
fox.
Oh wait, you just got destroyed.
Yeah,
That
got
sucks.
dumb, got dated.
Get inside.
Turmoil.
Oh wait, they're gonna go into turmoil. Damn.
Okay.
Oh, I
Thanks,
thought he was
Donut, you
gonna
love-
get away out without doing that.
So
Thanks,
resolve
don't you
the
know?
decree.
You saved me. You saved me from the Birdman.
Yeah, he's gonna go into turmoil on
Damn
the
it.
first.
Sorry,
Wait,
no,
I
Birdman.
don't have to. I don't have to craft anything, right?
No, you don't. No, actually, he
Yeah.
can save himself.
I mean, you can craft stuff before you go into turmoil.
No, I think he can save himself. Yeah, he can. He can.
And he can recruit whatever he can recruit before he goes.
Yeah, recruit first.
Okay, so do I have a wolf? I don't have one. Ah, I see why I'm going to turmoil.
Yes.
No
Turmoil.
recruits in Fox territory.
Yeah. So turmoil.
Ah, that sucks for you.
Hang on, let me think.
There is nothing to think. You just go into turmoil on the first on recruit. You just go into turmoil.
Well, he
that's
gets
it.
to recruit some things first, though. Then once he can recruit,
Yeah,
he still gets to do
you
that.
get to
Right,
recruit
this-
And
one
then,
on any.
and then
one
he
on a
loses
yellow.
4 points.
Oh yeah, for
Sean, remember you're guaranteed victory with me. If you help me.
Well, actually, I'm not sure I am. Like, I
Well,
have
all you do is kill these
this
other men.
for you.
Yeah. Where are you even? You're right
Over
here.
here.
So that's 2 moves. That's
I know, I
the-
know.
Oh no, wait, you have 3 moves. Yeah, you could
But
just fucking get
I
your
need a rules clarification because I could win alone pretty easily if a certain rule acts the way I think it does.
Okay. What do you need clarified then?
Basically how aid works.
8. Yeah.
So basically, this says if you aid X times in a turn.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
if
You have
so
to
if you
aim.
aid
You have to aim me twice,
Then if
and
you
then you
aid
move
3
up.
times,
Yeah, I know. I'm
Um,
meaning more like if I walked somewhere and went aid once, aid twice, aid 3 times in 1 turn, would I get all the way up there?
yes.
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 If you have that many cards and symbols that you can use, yes.
Yeah, well, that only costs 3 cards to do that.
No,
Yes.
it's total. It'd be
That
6.
costs. No, yeah, every time is.
No, it is
So
aid
for this one, you have to
of
aid
turn.
once, and then you're in
So-
this, and then this is a whole other
I
2
th-
separate.
I think that was in the manual. I think it doesn't work the way you think, but I will look it up again. I know what you mean because of the wording. But I think that would be OP.
Yeah, it would
Hang
be a
on,
bit
so does this mean that I can't move for 4 turns?
So now you done already, right? You lose your
Yeah.
3 points.
Does coalition
Yeah.
you sound a little more
And now
favorable now?
Discard your decree, except for your viziers. Which I can't. These two.
The entire degree, or
Yeah, the entire degree.
Well, actually,
decree.
what are you at, Sean? You're at 20. You could potentially get 9
Vagabond.
points from this, and then yeah, Sean, you can actually just win without whatever you're trying to do. You could go over here. Oh no, wait, the first kill doesn't get you anything.
Yeah, the first kill doesn't get me anything.
Darn. My bad.
Yes,
But-
like them out.
You could coalition with me and then wipe them out for me,
Nice.
and then we win.
Choose a new leader.
Okay, that's the other thing. Can I coalition with these cards on the table, or do I have to coalition with one of these cards in my hand?
You can
Uh,
coalition with those on the table.
Okay.
You take one item, if any, from that place. But you can only coalition with the birds.
Why? Why can't you coalition with me? I'm on.
Because you
uh,
can only coalition with the ones who are last.
But I
Yeah,
technically am
0 points.
last.
His victory points
What?
is off the table.
I don't have victory points anymore.
He does. He's doing one of these.
I'll have to check coalition rules, I guess.
Choose a new leader.
My VP no longer exists.
Yeah, but it seems kind of strange.
Does.
Come on, find it.
That's why I want it to work.
Why is
If
it
it
so
works, I'll be happy with life. Sean, I
I
want to
just
win.
realized I wasted my leader's skill completely.
Immediately and then
Yeah.
When the
Oh,
Vagabond
VP.
activates a dominance, he forms a coalition with the player with the fewest victory points, or any tied for fewest other than himself. He places his score marker on that player's faction board. If that player wins the game, the Vagabond also wins.
3, then you draw 2.
When
Yeah,
the Vagabond
so-
activates a he forms a coalition with the player with the fewest victory points. That doesn't really help us.
That's
Yeah.
right, and I have the fewest because I don't have any anymore.
That just sounds
Hey,
like a
oh,
loophole, though.
It
Wait,
You
is.
can form a
does say-
coalition with a hostile faction if you do move the relationship marker to an indifferent space.
Yeah, draw your 2.
Alright, I draw 2.
An enemy is
What
any
if-
other faction except if they are in a coalition with you. It doesn't say more even in the extended rulebook. I don't know.
Vagabond.
This is like a board game geek clarification thing.
To be honest, like these dominance cards are pretty much almost impossible if you don't have like that sort of thing happening anyway.
I think the designer says 1 in 5 games would be decided by dominance cards, so not too many.
So yeah, Sean, coalition with me.
I might not be able to. That's the
I
thing.
don't think it works. We can ask on board game geek and wait for the designer to answer it.
Oh, that would take forever though.
I don't think so. I thought he's quite active.
All right.
If we're lucky,
No.
he'll check this evening, but I don't think
Probably
it'll-
first, Sean should attempt to win on his own before he helps me, I guess.
Okay, well,
yeah,
put it this way.
maybe the
I
point
can
is
slip
moot.
into here and do damage to kill these things, which would give me 4 points. But before I do that, I
It
can
would.
score 3 more points by giving him cards. So that would cost that would cost 5 of my tokens.
Hmm. So 4, 6,
Or
so
1, 2,
like 5 points.
Oh, come on, load.
You have 5 cards in your hand, Sean. You could 8 me 5 times.
Yeah, but that would only give me 4 points. And would cost 6 of my tokens.
No, only 5.
5 tokens, yeah.
Yeah, only
Well,
5 of them, not
Yeah,
all
but
6.
that's assuming I have all of one color. I would need to move in between if I have 2.
Oh, darn it. Sean, why? Why did we be such a punk? Why can't you just, like, win the game with me?
Yeah, I would love to win the game with you, Kane, but I don't know if I can.
We should, I'm gonna look at the rules again.
It's not in there, but you can look.
Well, like, how it was worded. How was it worded? Do you know?
I've got it right in front of me. The The Vagabond may only activate a dominance card in games with 4 or more players. When the Vagabond activates a dominance card, he forms a coalition with the player with the fewest victory points, or any tied for
Alright.
fewest, other than himself. He places his score marker on that player's faction board. If that player wins the game, the Vagabond also wins. That's
Darn.
all we get. Fewest victory points, so I guess I'll make
Like,
a
the thing is,
BGG
If
post.
you place one of your victory points on dominance cards, it means
We
you
can
give up on
we
this
can
guy.
ignore that for now and retroactively give you the victory if it does work.
I suppose. I mean, it's not hard for me just to wander down here and murder all these
Yeah.
otters. So,
Thanks.
anyway, let me see if I can figure out another way of winning.
Let's see. Where are you right now, Sean?
I'm right here.
Right there. So you could slip out.
I could slip out
Here.
here and
And fuck up the
combats,
Birdman.
which could give me 6 points.
Could give you 6 points. Then there's also the sympathy guy there. You to point out from that.
Well, I can't.
That'd be a point.
Or I mean, I could get a point from that,
Oh,
but it would cost me a
yeah.
higher sword to do that, and that means I wouldn't get the 6 points otherwise.
I feel like I see a maximum of 6 points out of this.
That would also let me get like nothing else.
You could aid the Birdman right before,
I can
and
slip out over here and get 2, 3, 4 points plus points from aid plus. Oh, I don't get any points from aid because he's already cost that.
you.
I could slip out here and aid you. For
Get more.
points, and then stab the sympathy for a point. So wait, that's if I aid you for points, I get 2 points. Can't do another one. I could then stab that for. So if I did that, and that for 2, 3 points. Plus, then I can get another 3 points from a card, if there is a card.
Okay. So again,
Oh,
that's 6
boy.
points again.
Yeah, I can get another 3 points from a card.
Much. Oh, man, it's a pickle. It's a real pickle, Sean. It's a real pickle.
A real pickle. All the pickles. So many pickles.
If you get coalition with me, that would be the surest way to win the game right now.
Yeah.
Definitely. It seems a bit too easy, but maybe it's just in this game where it would be. So it can be. It might be legit. I don't know. I made a thread. I asked.
Did you put urgent? Because this is urgent.
How do I put an urgent? Just in the title, or what? Is there?
Yeah, just like urgent.
Okay, change the title.
I assume BGG. Fish for it.
You just cut out. I don't know what you just said.
I
gonna
see
say-
nothing.
So let's see. What does that? So that goes 1. Okay. I have a plan. Probably
A
not
plan?
a good plan, but we'll see.
Well, I mean, let's see. Is Otter my next turn? Doesn't look
No.
like it.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to slip out here. I am then going to take the sword card from here and then build it, so I get sword.
Is your BGG name Zlarp?
Yes, that's me.
I also get 2 points from that, so 1, 2.
Okay, you got something
Then
going on,
I'm
John?
going to use one of these boots to move up to here.
Oh damn. Are you gonna use the oh shit, you don't have a crossbow. Hold on, Sean. Go wait, hold on, don't move just yet. You could
Oh, wait.
you
Wait,
could-
where's the crossbow? Search.
I have a crossbow. You could aid me and get
Oh, you're right. I could. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna undo all that. So I'm gonna
Get the crossbow from me.
back into here. I'm going to. Oh, I lose 2 points. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna slip out into here, and then I'm going to use one of these hammers, I guess, to give you a fox card. Here you go. Have that fox card. I get the crossbow.
Cool.
Okay. Then, oh, I don't have the sword. Let's put that back.
So you can still craft it.
Then I use a boot.
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah. I use a boot to go over here.
Okay.
Then I use the crossbow to strike.
It has to be if you pick the bird. Okay.
Yeah, so
Cool.
I'm gonna kill bird.
Okay, so you
That
become
makes them
hostile.
aggressive or hostile.
That's so many.
Then
Oh, Sean, you just won. You just
What?
gotta kill all the birdmen and you win.
yeah, I know.
Yeah.
That's what I want to do. And if I don't kill all the birdmen, I can still get a few more points some other ways as well. So I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that's 10 more points.
Attack. So I try and attack the birdmen. I kill 3 of them.
One.
And you lose an item.
and
Didn't
then
you
attack
just
the
craft an
birdmen
extra sword?
again.
No,
No, I got a crossbow from
Okay.
Kanan. I killed 2 of them. That's 10 points. That's.
You did it.
That's
You
game.
won. You won.
That's
Oh.
You
game.
won,
It was a bit of a workout, but okay.
Congrats.
You did
Oh,
it! Yay!
I guess I'll take the urgent out of that title then.
No longer urgent. Damn, so close.
Shifty Eyes Beaver gets the win.
You're the
Oh.
best, Sean. You're the best around. I was
Oh,
gonna
but-
take you down.
That was a really good.
God, I don't think I like playing the cats anymore. They're just so
Yeah.
lame.
I still like them. I'll play them.
Yeah, they are definitely interesting, but I played weirdly from how I normally play, and I felt poor.
I'm not playing anymore. It's cause it's 3 a.m.
Darn.
Yeah, this was it for me too. I need to eat dinner.
Sean, it's just me and you now.
But thank you
Oh,
guys
shit.
for playing. It was fun. Let's do it again
Yep,
some
it
other
was
time.
Yeah. If next time you're playing, just message on the Discord, I guess.
I'll just add here in looking to play, or do you not see that?
Sometimes,
Ugh.
Okay.
usually on the weekends, then I'm on.
Okay, we'll see.
Ugh.
Anyway, have a nice week, guys.
Yep,
Bye.
have a good week.
Thanks for the game.
Thank you.